Warm greetings from the high tent. It is Everyday Shenanigans, and thanks for joining me. There are rumors circulating on social media pertaining to Donald Wells, the biological donor of Summer Wells, that he is in custody. I do not know what is the truth. I will throw out one person's channel name, which is Duty Ron. I watched him briefly this evening, and he is saying that he has spoken to a law official that says that he is not in custody, nor has he been arrested. I do not know what is the truth, but the Hollerville is out of control. The rumors are out of control. This case is out of control. It seems to be nonstop rhetoric, rumors, gossip. Hello, everybody in the chat. Rumors, gossip. You don't know what to believe about anything. But see, this goes to show you what I've already said about this type of situation, is that you don't know the people. And I do agree with Mr. Ron that if you're thinking it's pertaining to these women coming forward with allegations of sexual assault, it would take time to tally up the information and draw up affidavits and things of said nature, go to a grand jury after leaving the DA's office. I think most of you know that follow true crime. It would not be an overnight process. So who started the rumors? I don't know. I don't know what is the truth. I've looked at a few commentary this evening with people putting out serial numbers pertaining to him. But as Mr. Ron said, there could be countless of others in the great state of Tennessee and around the country with the same government name. Thank you all for joining me. So if you want to hit the live stream, show yourself and give your commentary pertaining to the rumor, or anything else you'd like to bring forward in this commentary, just be respectful of the hostess and the chat. Thank you. Thank you, Mary. Threw it up. I didn't feel like fooling with it. For this shenanigans, I said, I ain't got to get dolled up. I put some lipstick on and said, the hell with it. You understand what I'm saying? Got time for the shenanigans. Honey Queen was in her bed listening to music. Got time for this nonsense. Thank you all for joining me. This is Everyday Shenanigans. So it's a bunch of BS. A bunch of BS. I don't know what to say. It's just nonstop. It's a very sad situation. Very sad situation. There's always some shenanigans going on pertaining to this case. It's like nonstop. I don't know what's the problem, but it's very sad. It's very sad to me. A very sad situation. Hello, Esley. Thank you so very much. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was resting and I said, well, I probably should say something, but what could I say? Because I don't know anything. And I took it from one horse's mouth that it was not true. So I don't know. Yes, Devin, exactly. Freak show. Cheers. I don't know. Hello, everybody. 16, thank you so much for joining the Queen. I need to upload my content pertaining to R. Kelly. I had one more video for the evening to upload. It was not going to be pertaining to Summer Wells at all. Not at all. It's a very sad situation. A very sad situation. I don't know. There aren't any new updates that I know of. I haven't heard of anything new, seen anything new. So I really don't know what's really going on. Yes, ping pong match. Most definitely. Most definitely. It is a ping pong match. It's really sad to tell you the truth. I'm going to type in anything I can see that will come up. Well, I do have an update here. Hold on one second. I'm going to read you this. This is Channel 11. WJHL is the source. Summer Wells reward fund surpasses $38,000. This was uploaded 5 hours ago. The reward fund for missing Hawkins County 5-year-old Summer Wells has surpassed $38,000. The Church Hill Rescue Squad, which manages the fund, reported Wednesday that the reward fund stood at $38,295. That includes $3,295 donated at the bank and 2 checks worth a combined $35,000. Those wishing to donate to the reward fund can do so by visiting any Civics Bank branch and requesting to put money in the Church Hill Rescue Squad Summerwell's reward. 210 East Main Street, Rogersville, 150 S Central Avenue, Church Hill, or 161 Main Street, Sneedville. Ooh, Sneedville. Mighty long way. Wells was reported missing from her home in the Beach Creek community on June 15th. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is asked to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. WJHL is the source for this information. So the Summer Wells Reward Fund is now at $38,000. This was uploaded 5 hours ago. This is the latest news. Nothing about her parents. Nothing about an arrest. It's very sad. Very, very sad. I don't know. Very, very sad situation. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. It's a slow run right now. I don't know why anyone would put up such a terrible rumor, because that's the last thing we need right now are rumors pertaining to anybody in this case if it's not factual. Yes, the last update was a month ago. There's nothing new besides that reward money. Very sad situation. It's nothing new. Donnie had $50,000 to put in the till allegedly. Well, where would he get $50,000 from, Jenny Lang? Where are you hearing that from? More rumors? He has $50,000. Don't you think he'd pay his car off if he had $50,000? He's crying about paying a $600 car note. Don't you think he would pay his car off? He would repair his house. Due to the fact that their children are gone, 3 are in state's custody and 1 is missing, there's not even any point in even worrying about the house, repairing the house, doing anything to the house. Doesn't matter. Hello, Tanya. How are you doing, dear? They're saying from a Mexican cartel. They, who are they, Devin? Stop this nonsense now. Y'all stop this. Y'all stop listening to these rumors. Now, haven't you figured out that it's going nowhere? It's taking you nowhere. Listening to this idle chit-chat. A child is missing. 3 other children are in the state's custody because their parents failed them. And you're listening to this rhetoric. I feel like a school teacher every time I talk about these people. Stop that. Put that down. Leave that alone. Sit up now. Pay attention. It's crazy. It's nonsense. I think Don would be the last person the cartel would give money to. Think about what you're saying. You're going to give a former addict $50,000. To do what with exactly? No. No. Word at the swap meet has voice recordings of Candace give 411 about Donnie. 411 about what? Hit the link. I told you I don't want to do this all night. I don't believe any of that. That's garbage. No one will give him $50,000. Nobody. Nobody in their right mind. Word at the swap meet. Hello, D Ward. How are you? No way in hell. Nobody with a pulse would give him 50 G's. Or they love to say in the street, 50 racks. Give me 50 racks. I'm gone somewhere. I'm going to be real still for just a quick second. Because 50 G's will probably last me long. but I'm going to do my best with that, okay? He got caught saying he'd give 50 to his messenger, sex online, whatever she is on Facebook Messenger. Thank you, Pretty K, honey. Queen just threw the hair up, honey. It was already up before I even got on, so. Devin, behave. $500. You got that right. I'm trying to give him a run for the money, honey. I'm slow walking. You all are so funny. Thank you. Thank you so much. The texts and voicemails are all over YouTube today, even streaming right now about it. Well, what are they saying? Because I couldn't read everything tonight and try to jump on live at the same time. It would be because I wouldn't be able to pay attention to what you all are saying. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Looking at myself. Read. 44 watching. Thank you, my little 44. Well, I don't know. I don't see anything. Wow, look at this. Ooh, 9 minutes ago, somebody had something not so nice to say. Well, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. I don't see nothing. Oh, dime a dozen. Well, oh my. Hello, Latasha. I would like an ending to this, quite frankly. I think it's time for an ending. I'd like an ending to this. It's out of control at this point. It's way out of control. Hello, John. How are you? Hit the link, John. He's the only guy I have that will show his face on my live. The only one that has no fear in showing himself. I guess John said he don't give a damn. That's that California blood. He said, I don't give a damn. I ain't scared of nobody. Can't live in fear. Life is short. I don't see anything new pertaining to this. A lot of crying and moaning. That's about it. I don't see it. There he is.
Hey.
Hi, baby. What you doing?
How y'all doing?
Look, was in my bed listening to some good music. That's what I was doing.
Who you listening to? Some Marvin Gaye or somebody?
Look, everybody from O3 to Lil Boosie. Look, I keep trying to tell them puppies, this 50-year-old is jiggy. Do you hear me? I keep trying to tell folks I'm not dead. If you're looking for a grandma, you got the wrong 50-year-old, baby.
You don't look 50 years old, man.
I'm 50.
You look good for 50.
Thank you. I was enjoying myself, and I said, well, you know what? They ain't gonna rest till you say something. But I don't have anything to say because I don't know what the hell's going on. Have you been following the story, John?
Have I been following who?
Have you been following this Will story? Don't you start.
Not this one.
You haven't?
I ain't really been on this one. I don't know too much about it.
Well, I thought you might have something you wanted to tell me. You ain't, but you haven't been following it, so Lord have mercy. Jenny, stay out my business. Don't hate the player.
Y'all flooded out there in Tennessee?
Y'all some messy old heathens. Say what, John?
So how y'all weather out there? Y'all flooded in Tennessee?
No, it's been cooled down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went out again tonight. I left some stuff at the grocery store. And honey, I went out there like I was dying of Ross. My hair was blowing in the wind. You couldn't tell me nothing. That weather was Gucci, baby. I said, woo, come on, Ida. She came on in too. It rained 2 days straight. I said, okay, now that's enough, Queen. Get on up the highway. We tired of looking at you. You did enough down there in Louisiana and Mississippi. Go get your luggage and come on out of Tennessee. We see that you're here. Thank you. So, well, you're gonna have to when you get some free time, dig into this story. It's a hot mess. They got a rumor out that the biological father was arrested, but this other YouTuber says he's not. He's talked to some official and says he's not. So I don't know what's going on.
All right. Which one is it again, you say?
Summer Wells.
Wells?
With the little white girl that's missing out of Rogersville, Tennessee.
Oh, okay. She been missing for a minute now.
Yeah. June. I'm about to start getting the dates mixed up. That's letting you know it's going too long. Because I have to sit here and think about now. What day was it that the child went missing? This is not good. This is not good at all. This is sad.
How you doing?
Are we good? You always catch me almost closing time.
Man,
Go on. Don't close your gate.
let me go. No, early.
That's what's up.
Close the gate. We all right.
Let's see, bro.
Let them know. And tell your customer. Ask your customer. Do they watch YouTube?
Yeah.
He heard you. He hear you.
Well, tell them to come over here and play in my playhouse sometime.
So playhouse. Hey, what's his name?
That's everyday shit.
Come in my playhouse. Hola.
Hey, hola.
How are you? Oh, look at him. He's a fresh puppy.
Thank you.
Lord have mercy to be young again. Shut your mouth. What are you talking about, Pretty K? Pretty K, you gonna come on now? Don't keep chatting in the chat. Hit the link and just tell me what's been said. I don't stay on Facebook and YouTube to keep up with the he said and she said. I just got a notification, and I decided to come on to address really absolutely nothing because I don't know anything. Well, this other YouTuber wanted him to go live with somebody, I guess, to prove that he's not incarcerated. So if he went live, then that means he's not in jail and he's not in custody or he's not in federal custody. There you have it. Hello, Pierre Burns. How you doing?
I'm trying to get
Chris interview said Donna's in jail. Well, Ron says the same thing.
Yes.
Okay. Stepsister Mary recorded phone call with Candace today about DW getting cuffed. Well, maybe he knows somebody where he can't get his name in the system. I don't know. Okay, pretty good.
You got some other shit you hiding? Oh, I thought you were saying I thought you were saying you got some.
I'm gonna take you off, Mr. John. I'm gonna take you off your business line right now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, let me get a quarter.
Come back when you're done with your business.
Let me take a quarter of this.
He can't see me. I'm gonna take him down. I'm gonna let him handle his business. I don't see no children coming up in here anyway. But anyway, not in jail. I don't believe them. Okay, he doing too much now. He don't know how to shut his mouth. Well, that's it. When it was played on the air. Okay. Yeah. I don't know anything about it. Y'all act like YouTube is like a house or something. Like there's a bunch of us living in a YouTube house. YouTube condominium. Well, there isn't that I know of. See anything? maybe my queue says, we ain't putting that in your queue. See, for one thing, I don't watch everybody's content. That might be what the problem is. So I'm not subscribed to certain networks. So I'm not gonna get notification. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. I don't know of a YouTube house or condominium. If you know of one, let me know. Because I haven't heard of a YouTube condominium. If they were letting me give free rent, I wouldn't sign up. No, thank you. I'll pass. Hello, somebody. How you doing? Well, what's the 411? It is or that? What is it? I don't see anything. Not. I've had just about enough of these people anyway. Quite frankly, I've had enough of the rumors, the rhetoric, waiting to hear from the officials. I'm tired of waiting. I want to end this story. This is sad to me. Very, very sad to me. It's nonstop. It's not. I don't know where to go. To tell you the truth. Because, like I said once before, what if indeed these people didn't do this? They didn't harm the child. They didn't sell the child. Didn't get rid of the child. Then what? News conference is a receipt. Yes, most definitely. News conference. You are absolutely correct. You're not hearing from the law officials that someone has been arrested as a suspect or something. Everything else is he said, she said. I'm tired of hearing this mess, quite frankly. I'm over. I could be, like I tell people, I could be painting my toes. That's just about enough. Oh my goodness, Devin, stop the cocaine down in work. Where are you at? Devin, that's not nice. You all are horrible. Well, this will probably be a very short live because I don't know what the hell's going on out there in Hollerville. I just tried calling somebody. They're probably very busy to see if they had any information pertaining to an arrest or any new information. They didn't answer. Candace is on Unmasked right now crying. They took him. Okay, Lorna Reinhardt, thank you. Okay. Well, maybe that's where a lot of the visitors are. Okay. They're over there watching that shenanigans. Well, that's understandable. Other YouTuber doing some flip flops. This case has turned into a shite show. What are you talking about, Nancy? Just say what you got to say. I know what you're saying. I have no idea. I've never seen people want to talk to YouTube. Don't talk to the news. Somebody half-assed reliable to get the information out to the public. It's very sad to me. Hold on one second. Let me type this in. I see this Unmasked is live, but there's no, she's not up here. It's got Chris up there and some other people. Hi, Joy. How you doing? It's just like what I said last week. I think it's time for Candace to move on. It's time for her to reinvent herself, get herself together. It's time. Just move on. If you want to get your kids back, attempt to get your kids back. If not, keep it moving. This melodrama between these two is dead. It's been dead. She's going from shit to shittier. And that's what happened with the alleged relationship she had with the first children's father that didn't work out. Allegedly, he was abusive or a drug addict. So now you get this one. He's a drunk, has a temper problem, allegations of sexual assault with relatives and said people. His child's a sexual predator. So 9 times out of 10, his son learned it from him. 9 times out of 10, he probably touched his child. See, it just goes on and on and on. All these people are jacked up. None of these people had any business being in each other's peripheral. It's sickening. Now you factor in a new set of children. 4 children. Now they're gone out of their parents' custody. Don't you all see there's a pattern with these people? She had 2 other children. Now they're gone out of her custody. He had 2 other children that he didn't treat well. Allegations of abuse and sexual assault. This is ridiculous.
Hello. How you doing?
Hey. What in the hell are y'all? I don't know what y'all talking about. You know, I don't watch everybody's content, so I can't tell nobody nothing about what I heard. And you know, I don't put my stamp on anything, even if I repeat something that I heard.
Oh, I know. I've been.
You can't verify. How you gonna verify? You gonna call the jail? All you gotta do is call the jail. The jail will tell you if he was in the jail.
Oh, I know. Well, I've been under the weather.
Did anybody in the chat call the jail?
No, I ain't called no jail.
I'm just speaking. I'm just speaking.
Oh, no.
Call the jail.
No, I ain't called no jail. I've been under.
If y'all really want to know if he's there, call the jail.
Well, I mean, I've been under the weather, and so I was, it just popped up on my feed, and I was like, "What in the world is going on?" And so I was just kind of looking after I woke up, and it was right before you said you were going to go live, and I thought, "What is going on?" And I just happened to see where Candace's stepsister had a conversation with her, and they were playing it live. And in the conversation, the phone conversation, she was very upset, and she had mentioned that they came in and took him out in cuffs, and they were taking him.
Let's go here. What network did you hear this on?
Unmasked.
Earlier today?
No, it was right before you called me.
Okay, well, she's on live right now with a panel.
Yeah, and the stepsister was on there.
Okay, Slide said he's not there. They looked. Lean on Me said at 5 p.m. he wasn't there. See, for all you all know, they may not have put his name in the registry.
Could have been, It was federal. She told them it was on the phone call. It was a federal.
Well, if it's federal, he wouldn't be in a local jail anyway. He'd be in the federal holding, whichever county has the federal holding.
And that's because her stepsister in the phone call kept saying, "Where did they take him?" And she kept saying, "Boston, Boston." They were flying him to Boston.
You know what? She could be making that up. You got to remember, if you can't see what's going on through a phone, show me somebody being handcuffed. Girl, hold on a minute. Look. Hold on. Let me show you something. Let me show you. He's in handcuffs.
So me, I went in that few seconds. I went, well, what the heck's going on in Tweedledee and Tweedledums? Okay,
and who was Tweedledumbest?
Yeah, exactly. Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and then Mikey bringing up the rear and the dum-dum. Okay.
They make me want to move. I ain't lying. Lord have mercy.
Okay. You know me. Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Mikey bringing up the rear.
Look, you gotta keep my eye closed just to concentrate. Wait a minute. Because you know there's a lie somewhere. There's a lie somewhere in there.
Okay. So they're flipping like flip-flops. They're flipping like flip-flops, Angie.
So what do you believe?
I don't know what to believe. I don't know if it's a ruse. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows at this point?
Y'all believe anything somebody tell y'all. Yeah, the monkey went down the monkey chute. He went in a rabbit hole. He pulled out 12 apples.
But honestly,
he did.
But
he pulled out alligators.
But on the other hand, you got to think about it this way too. On the other hand, FBI, TBI, any of those authorities, they don't owe us an explanation for Jack Crack.
The same thing with Rogersville, Hawkins counties. It's all the same. I don't owe you an explanation. I don't have to explain anything to you. I don't have to tell you what we're doing. I don't have to tell you who's a suspect. I don't have to tell you who's been lying. I don't have to tell you what we have. I don't owe you nothing.
That's right. If I go put the clank on somebody, I don't got to tell you squat. I don't tell you nothing. If I put somebody in an airplane and put some jet fuel in it and fly them here to there in the underwear, I don't owe you squat.
That's funny, jet fuel.
Yeah, I don't owe you nothing. And
well, I'm gonna knock this picture over. Maybe they're gonna take them to what I want to say. What is it? Kabul. We'll take them to Afghanistan.
There you go. Give them an parachute that don't have no ripcord.
That's not nice.
I know it's not, but let's get real.
Because what if he's really innocent?
Well, okay, you believe that, Angie?
That ain't what I said. I said what if.
Okay.
Where's my map now?
But
I said what if? Because what if we are wrong about?
Oh, it could be true.
What if we are wrong about Bubba and Susie May? Just saying.
Yeah. But, so Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Mikey, they're all flip-flopping every which way. And I gotta hand it to Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I'm about,
Who?
yeah, Mikey. You know, Mikey eats anything. Mikey spit out anything. Excuse me.
I wish somebody found a little shoebox and put him in.
But I gotta hand you this. It was worth the little bit of few seconds I was over there or whatever I was over there, because she threw him under the bus. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I was like, ooh, did I hear what I just heard? I was like,
who you talking about? Susie Mae and Bubba threw Mikey under the bus?
Sure did.
Oh, but he's a supporter. What happened?
I don't know, but baby, he pulled them earphones right on out of his ears. I was like,
did he do like this? I want to rock. I want to rock. I want to rock right now.
He just kind of went. And the next thing out of his mouth was, well.
Somebody got mad because somebody didn't get past the pipe. Shut up, Queen. Angela, did you say that? I did.
It was kind of like, well, we can.
Wait a minute.
I'm still going to support him, but we can disagree to disagree, kind of thing. And I was just
I believe Beverly just stepped into the room. Shut up.
Beverly's doing the 2-step shuffle. I was like, you just got handed.
I need
That's right. That's right.
I need some more smoke. You got some more smoke.
I was like, because you know what it was? She said that she believed that Grandis did send those text messages, that it was Grandis that was communicating with the lady from England.
Wait. What are you talking about? Grandis was pretending to be who?
Grandis wasn't pretending. Because, see, I guess a while back.
I got to lean in.
You got to lean in?
Well, because I do not keep up with other people's network. So,
okay.
I don't know.
I didn't know this had been going on. I had to do a little bit of digging and a little bit of researching. Apparently, the lady over in England that runs the channel that only does a little bit of snippets here and there, she had some text messages through Facebook Messenger where she was communicating over about a 6-day period with Grandma. Now, the way she kind of handled this was a little bit underhanded. She didn't tell her that she was a YouTube channel, but she had text messages or Facebook Messenger posts back and forth with her, saying that it was her. And everybody was saying, that wasn't her, that wasn't her. Well, Tweedledee and Tweedledum said, it wasn't her, it wasn't her. I went and talked to all 3 of them. They said it wasn't her, it wasn't her. Of course, Mikey was backing it up and all this other stuff.
Well, see, this is where I had a problem.
Okay.
Is this video chat or texting?
It was Facebook's Messenger where she had proof.
Yeah, but you can text and not actually FaceTime and look at each other.
Okay, it wasn't FaceTiming. But
then you know who you're talking to.
Okay. But Tweedledee and Tweedledum, she came on there tonight and said it was the grandma. And that...
Well, how did she know it's the grandma? Did she finally FaceTime her?
No, but she said Tweedledee, not Tweedledum, but Tweedledee said, she finally admitted, she said, that's why I said they flip-flopping. She said it was the grandma. She does believe it was the grandma. And that it was Candace and the grandma that tried to say that it wasn't her because they didn't want it to come back on them. They didn't want Don to get mad because they had.
Well, what was said?
That he did cocaine, that he was stupid for doing, talking as much as he did, that, it wasn't real bad stuff. But
somebody said that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't super, super bad, but I mean, some of it was, it was some incriminating stuff. But she was sticking up for the 3 of them. Tweedledee was. And then she came out tonight and said, no, I need to apologize to that YT creator. No, that was real, in my opinion. It was her. It was them. And that's what I'm saying. The other Mikey was on the screen with her, and I was like, oh, she just threw him under the bus, over the bus, the side of the bus, just like, ran over him with 2, 4, 6, 8 tires? Left tread marks all over that man.
Do you know what's going on here?
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of scuttlebutt. Just a whole bunch of tornadoes.
All these people involved are childlike.
Uh-huh.
Some of the YouTubers too. Y'all children too.
Yes, ma'am. It's made a whole mess of everything.
Because it's not even about the little girl. Do you listen? I mean, if you can hear yourself right now, everything you're repeating.
I know. It's all about the little girl. I mean, it's not about the little girl.
Listen, not one time was Summer's name mentioned in all that mess you just mentioned.
No, I know. That's what I was telling you. It's not, none of it is about Summer. That's what I was telling you. I was just telling you it's all about scuttlebutt, all this, that, and the other.
So what's the truth?
I have no idea what the truth is.
Were they talking to her or they were talking to the grandma? I'm still confused.
I wasn't on the other end of that. So I mean,
and it's
the
amazing
other YT,
how that other one, he sure got his pie face mixed up in it. He's sad to me. I never thought that in the few months of knowing him, of his name, he would be this fucking grimy. Excuse my language.
I mean,
every time I turn around, his face and name is in something. It's like, you have got to be so lonely out there where you are. Don't you have a family? Don't you have a family? You obviously don't do anything with your time during the day. So this is what you do. Stay in these YouTube streets, as they call them. Talking crazy about people, talking about petitions and all this old crazy ass nonsense. Who the hell are you? Nobody. You ain't nobody. Because you wouldn't even be on YouTube like you be on here. Just go on and on, but you ain't saying nothing. It's about a missing kid. And you all are making a mockery out of that little girl.
5-year-old little girl at that. Young little girl. No, the one thing I can say is if anything good comes out of this, he did talk more than he probably would have to anyone else.
You
to that one DW, to that one YT creator.
He's talked to Chris. He's talked to that Jay Chick. He talked to another dude. I can't remember what his name is.
But I think he talked.
He's talked to more than 2 people.
I know that. He's talked to quite a few people.
Right.
So I mean, he's talked a lot, which is good. A lot of people kept him talking.
Okay, but where is the child?
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Why don't hey, maybe he need to go to Cal City. He can knock on some of them doors out there and make some of them boo-boo clowns talk.
Maybe they could make him talk. That's more like it. I'm hoping. I was kind of hoping that the rumor was true, if it is a rumor. But maybe they can get him to talk.
He would never. If he's involved in the disappearance and murder of that little girl, he is never going to talk. The only way Don Wells would possibly talk is if they had proof.
Undeniable proof.
Grand jury indictments. And tell him we will kill your ass. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you Don Wells, we're going to put you to death. Then he would possibly say, well, I want to live. But he's so narcissistic, he probably feel like he could beat it. He still wouldn't say anything.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's just really sad. And this whole this whole charade, this whole shite show, she's gotten lost in the whole thing, like so many other cases
Okay,
do.
let's think about this. What if what Candace said is a lie? He has not been arrested. What would be the point of that?
For him to disappear. Maybe.
So you say this was a ruse to get him to do what? I mean, Night Out says this is a hustle. So what are you saying?
I don't know. I mean, there was an article, a news article out of Missouri that they busted a whole traffic ring. There was 4 of them supposedly picked up out of Tennessee. Now, I don't know where at in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
There was 7 of them picked up out of Oklahoma. There was some picked up out of, a lot of them picked up out of Kentucky, Missouri, Illinois. They were picked up from a lot of different states. And then 2 minors rescued and a lot of adults rescued, which I'm thankful for that. But
someone said Ansley Daniel of WJHL called Hawkins County no arrest. You know, the news would have already said something by now.
Mm.
I don't understand why y'all keep listening to stuff people say on Facebook. I don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way you be this thirsty for information. Come on now.
Like I'm saying, if it's something like that, they're not going to let you know. Just like, I mean, come on, think about it. They didn't let us know any information leading up to this. Do you think they would let us know if it was something, if they indeed have him in custody, even for questioning? They're not going to let you know. They're not going to let you know.
I think it would ease its way out if they did. If they didn't say something, somebody would, behind closed doors, would leak it out.
And that may happen. Apparently, I mean, you come on, like we've said, that's a small town.
Well, that's why I said we get out either way.
Yeah, somebody around there had to have seen something.
Gangs from the holler, yes, 44. How you doing, baby?
Somebody had to have seen something.
Thanks for the donation. Well, you know, I'm over these people.
I mean, this poor little girl has gotten lost in all this mess.
Everybody just going around in circles, trying to come up with things to talk about these stupid people. They're never going to tell you the truth.
I saw where the Atlanta, switching subjects real quick. Your Atlanta gentleman passed away.
Yeah, I meant to say that in the beginning. Yes, Nene's husband, Greg Leaks, has passed away. For those who watched the Real Housewives of Atlanta, former co-star Nene Leaks' husband, Greg, has passed away from cancer. My condolences to Nene Leaks and family. Yes, because I do watch the show. I forgot all about saying that when I got on. My brain was gone once I got on. I said, "Oh Lord, woo!"
The tornado storm is already picked up.
That's what a damn hurricane should have been down there in Rogersville.
It should have went right through there.
And that's not to put shade on the other good, decent folks that's down in that holler, but that's what the hell that damn Ida should have been right up in there. Swirl around.
Yeah.
Swirl around and suck that house right on it. A twister, it's been a tornado.
Clean up that property.
There are tornadoes now that have surfaced now due to Ida. For those that didn't know, I just read that tonight.
It's sad. It's very, very sad.
These people are evil, man.
Yeah, they are. They are. It's really sad.
Said it's just to get him to stop talking to the girl because CV got tired of sharing. Well, my thing is this. I don't know anything about the girl. What's the truth with that? But I think Don should have enough sense now to not to be talking to some random person on any social media site.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you, Damon Wilson. I'm tired of these people. I really am tired of these people. I would like an end to this story about this baby.
Yes, I'm with you. This little girl needs to be brought home one way or the other. It's been far too long.
It's 2.5 months. So, and I don't have any responses from the person who will give me information. They haven't responded.
So it's a very.
Not out since they couldn't have a lawyer with all this talking they'd be doing. Well, people like this don't listen. They wouldn't listen no way. The lawyer told them, don't talk to nobody, don't talk on the phone, don't say nothing. They would still go do it anyway. It wouldn't matter.
No, he's too narcissistic. He's too into himself and everything else. He's just too full of shite and vinegar.
What you talking about, girl? What did you just say? Shite? What the hell is that?
Yeah. Shite? It's a polite word of saying shite.
Okay.
I didn't want to cuss on your live.
That Al says it's worse than Alabama. Well, I didn't think anything could be worse than Cupcake, but this Cal City came in number 2. This is it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
But it shows you how sick people are, that they'll believe anything a person tells them. They're following behind people who are not well suited to be parents. And my thing is, if you're following behind people and their secrets start coming out and it shows that they're not good, decent folks to be raising children, or hell, to even be walking around, says a lot about you.
Well, and then oh Lord, have mercy. And then you got Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Mikey sucking on his thumb.
Ooh.
You know. You know.
Did you just make that up off the top of your head?
I sure shite did.
I don't want a banana. I want a banana, Mama. I want a banana. Mommy. I want a banana. Hell no, get your ass to sleep.
That's right. You're going to get a paddling.
Child abuse.
That's right. I'm going to hang you up by your ankles on that ceiling fan. I'm going to watch you swing around.
We gonna do you Hollerville style. You not coming back.
I need extra air. I need extra.
Before some of you start getting jiggy, this is not
that's right.
Summer.
Yeah, no.
Tie you all the way upside down like a damn bird. Swing you from that little thing to be in that little cage, and that little bird be swinging back and forth upside down.
That's right. Has nothing to do with that. Get your mind out the.
Tell Mikey, can you eat that banana upside down? Shut up, Corey.
That's right. Get your mind out the gutter. We ain't talking about that little girl.
This makes me sick.
That's why I used to tell my kids, I'm going to hang you up by that ceiling fan. I need some more airflow.
Oh, my God. There'll be a lot of wind, big old children hanging off that ceiling fan. Hey, if a ceiling fan can hold your children going round and round and round, that's a mean ceiling fan. Did you hear what I said?
It's got some extra bolts in it.
I did. Dang. She got a deluxe ceiling fan. She know where to get it from. Go check it out. Got her children tied up. That sounds horrible. That's what they've been flagging me. She's talking about child abuse on her channel.
That's right.
No, we talking about one a full grown. Or we talking about a full grown fool on that ceiling fan.
That's right.
Must be lonely inside. You got to be the center of attention all the time. This YouTube is treacherous. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
Yeah,
This is a dirty game up on this box. And these sick ass folks out here with these children jumping in the YouTube arena, go knock yourself out. Like I keep trying to tell everybody, y'all keep listening to them YouTubers if you want to. I bet they ain't about to put no money in nobody's commissary books. I said
it. You got that right.
When you get arrested, see who's gonna be the first YouTuber to put some money on the books. See who's gonna come up with the bond money. I'll wait.
Yeah. You got that right.
Let's see what bobblehead gonna jump up and be.
I'm telling you what. It's been a whole bunch of people threatening and all kinds of stuff. Like I told you, I've been under the weather for the last couple of days, and it's like, what in the world?
In it, and I ain't in it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't rock that foolishness. See, this is what people need to understand about life. Ooh. Everything that a fool does is for attention and a response. It's up to you if you decide that you want to respond or not.
That's right.
That's all this YouTube stuff is. All the YouTube hate and bickering back and forth and who shot JR. Man, this shit is for attention.
The East Wing going on the ravage.
YouTube just dysfunctional and jacked up as the people in the storyline. So like, ain't y'all to figure that out? You gonna let them folks lead you to the water? Your ass gonna drown. You better get a life preserver while you following these folks around. I'm just saying.
Don't step off. You liable to step off into some quicksand.
No, you're going to be like that fool down there in Louisiana that was wading in that water and got chewed up by that damn alligator.
Yeah, that's right. I couldn't believe that story. I could not get over.
Alligator meat, yes. Well, the hell you doing wading in that damn water? What you thought was in there? What was he looking for? Ain't no way in hell I'm in that water. It's a storm outside, as they say in the movies, a raging, and I'm getting ready to go in that damn water. Rats, cats, dogs, all type of God's animals down in there.
Not only that, bacteria, everything.
Yes, boo-boo, everything.
Boo-boo, yes.
And you down in there wading in the water. What the hell? I'm going to just say, maybe he had dementia. I don't know.
I don't know. No.
Oscar, what are you doing out there? Like, you get your butt in his house. I'm fishing, girl. Hush.
Yeah, right. I'm looking for some alligator shoes. No, thank you. Yeah, you did permanently. That's so sad.
He got some shoes and a jacket.
So sad. I feel so sorry for that widow.
So got the whole coat.
That's so sad.
What you got on an alligator coat?
That's so sad. I feel so sad for that widow.
You going to your funeral in an alligator coat and got swamped up by a damn alligator. You didn't have no business out there.
And then they couldn't find the thing, could they? They took off. He rode the 7 seas on out. Dang. Because you know that stuff came on up from the bayou. Like, let's just ride the tides on in.
They told you when Katrina hit what was in that water, man.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my goodness. You had no business out there wading in that water. I don't know what that old 7-year-old man was looking for. But he didn't have no business down in that water.
And this time they were trying to prepare people. I saw news articles where they were saying, take axes into your attic this time to prepare.
Well, luckily, New Orleans didn't get hit like it did.
No.
But it still was sad for the places like Grand Island and other places, you know, they did flood.
Yes.
So I don't wish flooding anywhere, but you know it's inevitable because it's flat. There's nowhere for the water to go.
Right.
So the water, and you're surrounded by water. So the water is coming in. So
yeah, Grand Island was on both sides. It just didn't have, and plus they were out of electricity, so the pumps weren't working.
For that too.
Yeah, the pumps didn't work, so had no place for the water. They couldn't work.
Lord have mercy. Well, I don't know what's going on in Hollerville.
whatever it is, it's sad because that poor little girl.
Don probably sitting right there watching her talk and crying, moan, or whoever the hell she's talking to.
I don't know. It's all terrible. And you're right. You are correct. That little girl's name has gotten lost in all this shite. All of it. And TBI, FBI, LE, whoever else's initials in the alphabet you want to spit on out, they aren't going to tell you nothing. Nothing. They're going to hold all that stuff close to the chest just like they did before. They didn't let nothing out. And if they do have that man in those fine, shiny bracelets, which we all can hope and pray they do, they're not going to let us know. They're not going to let us know. Unless they want to let us know.
Hey, maybe he's in witness protection.
Whoa. We can all hope that he
bumped. You didn't think about that, did you?
I did. I just didn't say it.
Witness protection program.
Jeez Louise. Lord have mercy. Well, you know, Angie, at the very beginning of his story, if you go all the way back, remember when he said he ran drugs? At the very, very beginning of his story, he said he ran drugs and he got caught up because he was running cocaine for Mexico, back and forth to Mexico. In the very, very beginning of his stories, he said he was running cocaine back and forth to Mexico. So, you know, who knows?
Well, where'd you go with this, Nancy, with the cartel? Because I heard somebody else talk about the cartel. Like I said,
no, I was going to say.
So what are you trying to say?
Maybe he is in witness protection. That's where I was going with that. Maybe he is turned
witness. He ran his mouth earlier.
Yeah.
And Pablo then got the 411 from Don himself.
I don't know.
Well, what did he say? What did he say that was incriminating? I don't remember.
I don't know. Maybe they done said, okay, you done run your mouth enough, FBI or TBI or who else.
He didn't say who he was running drugs for. He didn't say who he was carrying for.
No, he did not. He did not say that.
No, he didn't. He didn't say who he was trafficking drugs for.
No, but he did mention that he was running back and forth to Mexico.
You think he would come? They would come and ask, sir, you want to tell us about your running days?
I don't know. I mean, maybe they did. Who the hell knows, Angie?
First of all, you don't know if this is true. So this is the mockingbird that hadn't been mocking.
That's right. This is out of the mouth of liars.
Now, here comes this child here talking, and she ain't been talking.
Mm-hmm. So who knows? Who knows? You know, we don't know. We're just as up in there. We have our theories. We have our suspicions. We have our, you know, we have our ideas. We have our gut feelings. We have our intuitions.
Beach bound, behave. I
can't see the chat because I'm on my phone. Oh, yeah. Exactly. I mean, we have...
The wrong person to be a mule is a mule that gets high.
Exactly. That uses his own product.
Maybe that's why he over here in Tennessee. Maybe rip somebody off. Who knows? You never know.
Yeah, you don't. You don't know with them dirty dogs.
Damn, Utah. Where the hell is Utah at?
Way up north. Let
me tell you something. Anything past Chicago, I gotta look at the map to see where it's at. Shut up, Corey.
Right.
Washington's up here, then Oregon, then California. I do that. I know that much on that end. And Vegas.
I'm flipped. So
after that, I ain't trying to figure out where yet.
Yeah, Utah is going to be kind of like over there by Washington State. Kind of over in that way.
Queen ain't trying to know who close to who. Nebraska sits there. Those places that I ain't lost nothing over there.
Yeah. So
ain't no black folks over there. No way.
The main people we're worried about is the culprits who did this to this little girl and bringing this little girl home and bringing her some justice. That's it. And until that day, we know as much as the authorities want to let us know. Other than that,
it's almost time for jingle bells. I told somebody
that's right.
September get here. It's time for the holidays. It's time to get y'all galoshes ready and go through all your summer clothes and throw them in the damn garbage can and pull out your mink coats and your good sweaters and your good shirts and your good shoes and go to the mall and buy you some new shoes, winter shoes. That's the season we in right now. It's time to get prepared for winter. Your winter wear, your winter clothes, your winter everything.
Yeah, it's just about turkey time.
Sure is.
It's about pumpkin time and turkey time. And that's
I was hoping to have a new address before September came.
Yeah. I mean, it's sickening.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, it's.
But they ain't trying to go to Hollerville.
Yeah, you going the wrong way, Angie.
It take too long to get to the damn Dollar General. I'd be mad.
You ain't got no Dollar Tree around there, do they?
How long it's gonna take to get to the Dollar General and the Dollar Tree? Oh, we don't have
You need more society than that.
Thank you, 44. Thank you, sweetheart. I was frustrated going past Walmart tonight. I said, you know what? I am not going back to Walmart for nothing else. I don't care what's in that stinking ass store. I don't want nothing else.
You're like, I need more society than that.
I don't want to walk in there. I don't want to go way over here for this and way over here for that. You need a damn skateboard to go in Walmart. Man, I'm old. I ain't got time for all that. Scooting around the aisle. That's why I like going to the dollar stores, because it's a smaller store. You ain't got to travel so far. Hell, you need a damn hover around when you go in Walmart's. It's old Walmart's. Put an S on it.
I like to embarrass my girls because I'll get on one of those little hover around things, because if I'm going to do anything else, I'm done for if I have to walk around in Walmart.
Man, you go to Walmart, you better have some good sleep. Good rest.
I'm telling you.
If you don't want Walmart, if you've been running around tired all day, you go up in there, man, let me tell you something. When I was in New Orleans a month and a half ago and had to go in there that night after getting off that airplane, man, I'm telling you, I almost just laid in the damn floor and said the hell with it. That's how tired I was. I know. I promise you, that's how bad it was when I walked in that Walmart down in New Orleans. I said, Lord Jesus, please, I can't make it. My feet, everything's hurting. Knees, everything. They were crying.
I know. And I'll drive those things
around through both airports in Charlotte.
I know.
And New Orleans airport, and I just was tired.
I know.
Damn tired.
I know. They run off and leave me because I don't drive those things enough.
I don't want nothing out of Walmart. Nothing. I don't care what's in there. I spend all I'm gonna spend that I'm gonna spend for the year, as far as big ticket items and all that. I ain't buying nothing else big. Anything I buy big, it's gonna require me paying taxes every year. If you get my
yeah. Yeah.
Got a big front door. You need a big key to get in the front door. You see where I'm going?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got a big roof.
Big roof. Yeah. Woof.
Oh, it's funny. But yeah, that case is a mess. Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Mike is sucking on his thumb. That's my new slogan. Terrible.
I'm over it. You want to hit the link?
Yeah.
Think about this mess in Hollerville. What is the truth? Is Candy Cane playing a joke on you guys, getting y'all all hyped up? Maybe she's trying to make a getaway. Who knows?
Could be. More than one person can be up here.
Let's go here. Let's open Pandora's box. Let's say he is in custody somewhere. This is the perfect time to get your Kroger bag, Candy Cane, and get the hell on out of Hollerville.
That's right. I personally don't think those children are going to go back to her.
No, I don't think
I
so.
really don't. I think she thinks
You know what
that
they're gonna look at? Your previous case, wherever you lived before with those children.
she's
You
not gonna
proved
get them.
yourself getting your kids back now that they know now that your other children were taken or you gave them up. However it went, it's all the same. You screwed. Because they're not going to forget that. They're going to say, well, you should have learned from that experience when you decided to lay down and have these 4. Now you have 1 missing. All this rhetoric, rumors. Now 3. We took them for whatever reason. Hell to the no.
Yeah, no, I don't think those boys are coming back. I don't think they would let them come back
together, because that would be a sad story we hear 10, 12 years from now that the children were separated, the boys, because it takes a lot to house 3 children. Take care of 3 boys. So we got to pray that they are together now, because we don't even know where they are. We don't know who has the children.
No.
And we have to pray that they're treated well. Or this will be a repeat.
Yep, and pray that they get some counseling and get some help. Because God only knows what those boys went through.
All this talking sure isn't helping their case either. Okay, Granny, damn. Now, you got something you want to say?
I can go down. You want to come up?
Yeah, let her, because she just crying in that chat. She just crying.
Come on up, girlfriend. I'll go on down.
And all this talking ain't helping either. Well.
All right. I'll let her come up. I'm going down. It's nice seeing you, Angie.
Nice seeing you. You going downstairs?
Yes, I'm going downstairs. Bye-bye.
Right there. Yeah, Pandora's box. Most definitely. This is madness. What's going on here? Nadal, what you got to say about these fools? I'm tired of talking to them. I'm trying to hang me another picture right here, and I ain't got time for this nonsense. Child, I got a life. I ain't about to sit here and listen to this nonsense, but them folks at Rogersville. What the hell they got going on? I don't know what they got going on. They ain't got nothing going on, look like. Disturbing my good rest. I was resting good in my good bed tonight. But think about them folks. I said, but somebody gonna worry me to death. You gonna do it live? Well, I'm live and you see it ain't nothing. Him downstairs. That's what the hell Don need to be downstairs. I'm sick of him. Him and Candy Cane. Ooh, give it a rest.
Hey, Angela.
Oh my goodness, is it midnight?
I have rain on my TV on YouTube. I have it's raining so I can sleep and stuff like that. So I have my room down.
You not in the attic?
No.
Okay, what you got to say about this so-called arrest of some Candy talking to somebody on YouTube or whatever? What you think?
First of all, common sense would tell me that if my husband was arrested or taken in for anything and we look suspicious in the disappearance of our child, why would I call and tell anybody that? Why wouldn't I let the news tell people that? Because why would I go and say, hey, girl.
But they ain't been talking to the news.
That's the point. Hey, girl, you know what? They just came and got old Donna. Yeah, they just came and got him today, but I wanted to give you the first inside scoop to run with it. People need to learn when people hustling them. These are bona fide hustlers. Okay. It's a con game. If they ain't told you the truth about June 15th, and it's been 100 versions of June 15th, what make you think they gonna tell you the truth on today? They ain't told not one person, not one interviewer, YouTuber, podcast, police officer, sheriff, TBI, the truth about June 15th. Family member, nothing. Why would y'all believe it today? Why?
What they did?
If they ain't told you the truth again about June 15th, why would you believe anything that comes from people that can't even tell you the truth about the disappearance of their baby?
Beach ball. Yeah. Nancy went downstairs. That's a Bernie Mac joke. That's a joke from Bernie Mac talking about his nieces and nephews when he asked the little girl, "Where's the boy?" or whatever. And she said, "Him downstairs."
Him downstairs. It's on the Kings of Comedy, people. Watch the Kings of Comedy.
Go downstairs with this story.
Angela, it's common sense. If I lie to you day one, anything I tell you can be a lie. Why would you believe a person or people?
Information. Everybody is so thirsty for stories, thirsty for something about Summer Wells. They listen to this BS.
They do anything for clout. Why would anybody tell you the truth when they can't even tell you about their baby? I ain't talking about no dog, cat, goat, horse, none of that. They baby.
Lord,
the people can't tell you if the door locked, if it's unlocked, if we got medicine, if we didn't get medicine, if my knee hurt, if it didn't hurt, if I bought slush, if I bought milk. I can't tell you.
One thing we know about that, she bought gallons of milk. Shut up, Queen.
And that's only because of a video. I mean, come on, people. Are you dumb?
What you got going on?
Women,
I got milk.
like Women Ma said, are you dumb?
I got milk.
Like, that's because you saw a video. They can't tell you what we wearing. I can't tell you if the door locked, if we planted flowers, if it's a red car. Do y'all see where it's going? And look, everything connected to these people.
You know, I've been thinking about that. That went through my mind just briefly.
Right.
Grandis, you ain't no more planting a flower. Lady, please. Who the hell care about TikTok ass cactus out there, that little dusty trailer? Oh, please stop it.
If they don't buy bleach, ammonia, dishwashing liquid, what make you think they go buy mulch and soil? That costs money. Yeah. I mean, this is for people that know about flowers. I'm trying to understand.
In the chat saying Don's house on fire. You know what? I'm removing myself. You take over from here. I'm done.
Lord. I'm like, come on, what make y'all think these folks gonna take if somebody don't give less than 2 else about where they baby at? They ain't leading no search parties. They ain't doing none of that. What make you think they are telling you the truth? What make y'all think that? Who in the right man is gonna come and tell y'all they husband got arrested, but they ain't out there with no banners for their baby? Come on now. Really? We deal with facts. So, like, if you ain't brought me no facts that he in prison, jail, witness protection, any of that, I don't want to hear that. And then you run with it. They want you to run with it because they've been scoping out folks on the YT. Angela told y'all that weeks and weeks ago. Oh, yeah, they came on and got done it this morning. Yeah, girl, what time they come get it? Yeah, girl, about 5:30. What they come get it for, girl? We don't know. What? Child, what they come get it for, girl? We don't know. Yeah, Nancy, like, they came and got him. What they come get him in? She can tell you that, but she can't tell you the exact facts of June 15th. And everybody has lost Summer in the whole shuffle. Nobody has been focused on Summer. We got to worry about Grandmammy, Grandpappy, Wheels, abuse, drugs, job, Jose, all Allie, H, all these folks. What? Exactly, Beachbound. Hey, Shade Boo. I'm like, are y'all crazy? If my baby missing, I ain't giving interviews focused on the baby. I'm talking about who in the bed, what we ate, who going outside, vapes, and all this other. Why would y'all believe anybody that can't tell you the truth about how they baby came up gone? Why? And if we already are suspicious of the person that's last seen with them, why would you believe anything from the person that allegedly wasn't there? Why would you believe it? Y'all don't heard the podcast and the news and the Facebook post. Why would y'all believe anything these folks say? These folks is hustling y'all. The more we sound like this and come up with elaborate lies, the more money we gonna get out of this. Don't care if we look bad. They couldn't possibly have a lawyer with all this talking. So I'm gonna keep on feeding y'all the BS that y'all like. So then you run the channels to get their views up, their likes up. But then when somebody bring your facts, you don't want to hear that. Everybody judging them and all that. What? 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 Why would I talk to anybody that could have got their baby gone? See, this what I be talking about. Y'all might well go down there to the prison where they got the folks that like to do stuff to children and talk to them too. Why would I talk to anybody that got their baby gone? If they got this much time to give interview, right, Nancy, the interview, why y'all ain't ask yourself, you know what? Why them people ain't out there leading their own search party? Where they family at to come and do their prayer vigils with them? Why these folks ain't out there with billboards up? Why these folks ain't out there in that holler looking for their own baby? So why would I talk to somebody that don't care about their own baby? Why would I talk to somebody who children were taken? Why would I talk to somebody whose house looks a mess? They baby and they children been gone a certain amount of time and they still ain't making no effort to get that place cleaned up and get them kids back. Why? Why? Why would I talk to somebody who baby missing? They other children are removed. They making no attempts to get their other kids back and look for the missing baby. Why would I give a that he arrested? Why? 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 Thank you, Saul. I don't know what Angela went to.
Right here.
But why would I do that? Why?
I'm letting you preach.
That's crazy. Why would I talk to somebody who baby missing, the other kids gone, and they know DHS tell them what they got to do to get the baby back? Why would I sit there and talk to you? Because obviously you don't care about the ones that's living that you can see and reach and touch. Why would I be talking about, girl, he arrested the what? You can't even tell me about June 15th. Why would I believe anything in a text message? Why? Move. Why?
Nancy, what you saying? Drunk calling in to little D, Tweedle Dum. Tweedle Dum and Mike is sucking his thumb. Girl, if you don't shut up about that Tweedle D Dum, I'm dead.
Right. Why would y'all talk to somebody who can't tell you?
Since we on that subject, because you know I try not to go in the belly of the beast with these retards. Hey, I won't be surprised. He ain't fall for her. Candace, Nancy. Mikey didn't fall for Candy Cane. I guess she looked too much like a man for him.
Too much.
I'm dead.
That's what I'm trying. These folks ain't told you nothing about their life truth. Have you? Let's take it here. Everything that you found out about their life, their past, and previous things didn't come from them. It came from people digging, them giving certain little clues, and you had to research.
All up in them folk chest of drawers.
All in it. People had to go in their chest of drawers.
Record. Then Big Girl Alley come out talking first. Then the folks went digging. Then here come the stepsister come talking about. He did this to me. He did this to me. Then said something about her children. I said, golly, man, y'all all in that holler, boy. I swear, these folks is thirsty as hell.
Angela, say it again. Say it again for the people in the back. These people never told y'all that when that baby got gone. So why would you believe they gonna tell you the truth about an arrest? Why?
44, leave her alone. I don't know what the hell she got going on glowing back there.
That my TV is on. My TV is on, so it's reflecting.
I don't know.
I had my dog in here and I let him out.
Bonnet on. She got a bonnet on that's glowing.
These my headset.
From the TV light. From the TV, excuse me.
Yeah, these my headsets on.
How long have I been on? An hour and 25 minutes and we ain't got to the bottom of nothing.
I'm trying to understand who would be this dumb.
And we ain't got to the bottom of nothing in this live.
The girl can't even tell you about one day with her daughter. So what's she gonna tell you about 300? She can't tell you about one day. Oh my God. Can't quit saying it. The girl ain't cleaned up the house to get the other children back. Why would I talk to you? Something is wrong with the person that keep talking to people that don't mind cheering on. That's my point.
I'm just on the train waiting to get off my stop.
If one baby missing and I'm not out there daily recording myself, hey y'all, come on out. We down here in the holler. We looking for my baby. We looking for my baby. We looking for my baby. But I got time to talk to you about eating, going to church, going to sleep, threesome, orgies, alley, all this. Why would I talk to you? Why would I even call you to tell you somebody been arrested when I know that's going to make me look more suspicious, but I keep telling you I ain't did nothing? Critical thinking is so important. Y'all don't recognize game?
Not with this group anyway.
Hustlers. These folks is hustlers. Oh my God. Nobody could be this dumb. But yeah, again, yeah, they could, because they are outdoing Alabama. I thought I saw it all with Cupcake. These people giving y'all, oh my God, they giving interviews, but the police didn't arrest them for all the interviews they gave. But y'all told me the day they got arrested. But they've been giving out more hints doing the interviews they've been doing than ever before. But they wasn't arrested. So what make you think that all of a sudden they arrested by some dope today? Oh my God. When they would have been arrested for the dope. But today, out of all day, they arrested for the dope September 1st. For dope. They ain't arrested because the house nasty and the boys in there and they left alone. That's another thing. Didn't nobody remember the boys were allegedly left alone. So these boys were underage and nobody found it out there.
Hello, Kentucky. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to East Tennessee's Playhouse. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Small Fries. How you doing?
Nobody found it odd that Candace left them boys underage home that day, which is a violation.
Let's talk about that, because that proved right there. That proved right there. She been doing it.
So if she been doing it, why didn't nobody go back and think?
That's what I think. Maybe finally they said she's been leaving these children alone. Because if those kids didn't go to work with Don, they've been left alone more than once. Because that comment of locking them in and out, you meant that. You didn't slip up on that. You've been leaving your kids alone more than once.
And nobody thought. Remember, DHS didn't come right in when their baby went missing.
Why did she leave them alone on that day?
Why they all couldn't go? The car big enough for all of them. So that's why I kept asking, why y'all not paying attention? They been leaving clues for weeks. The police ain't moved in to arrest them.
Mm-hmm. Get this fan off of me. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much air on me.
So why would I believe anything? Yeah. I told you DHS didn't come in and arrest them. Just to arrest them, they been knowing these folks live like this. They just can't cause a public pressure. But you want me to believe she gonna give you accurate information? Anybody that can't tell me nothing about their baby missing day one, I don't take nothing from them. I don't want to hear nothing about they in shock. I don't want to hear nothing about they distraught. I don't seen plenty missing folk with missing children. They give you facts from day one all the way up to it's a resolution. And people that have not been found are still on social media with the exact facts from that day they seen their child, heard from their child, lay hands on their child, whatever, up to now. I keep telling y'all, pay attention. Queen tell y'all stay woke. I'm like, what? Hey, Lexi. I'm like, common sense would tell me, why would I believe anything from somebody who ain't trying to get the 3 back that they know is still here? Nobody ever thought of that. Like, oh, they still doing interviews. Is they cleaning up their house? Is they making improvements? Are they going to drug rehab? Are they do? Nope. But we gonna believe everything. I wouldn't believe a crackhead to save my life. Why would you? Why would you believe dope addicts? He running all this dope, but they live like that. Y'all, oh my God. They running that much dope, but they live like that. Think about it. Well, where's the money going? That much dope, and the man was complaining about the $600 car payment. That much dope. No better clothes.
He's running no dope now. There's no way he's running dope now.
That much dope. Really? That much dope, but he giving out dope dealer names and interviews. Are y'all dumb?
Oh my God! Look, don't cuss the chat out.
Not y'all. Not y'all.
Look at Nancy in a can in the ground.
That much dope, and they look like that.
Well, you
that much dope.
Drugs that don't spend their money on stuff they need to, like furniture and making their house look better. Because I've seen some houses that look bad, and the people had the money now. They had the money because trap houses don't look like nothing, but they got the money. They got the money in the safe. They got the money in the shoebox.
Hey,
they got the money.
Angel.
Good morning, Joel. How you doing, honey?
Don't y'all think the police would have looked at their financials when the baby went missing? They ain't got enough sense to have it in offshore accounts. Let's get that correct.
Let me tell you something. If you got sense enough to hide your money in offshore accounts, you got enough sense to stay off social media. Ting.
There you go. So I'm gonna believe he this high-end dope dealer.
They will know how to hide their money offshore, whatever, be on social media running their mouth. They would never. They don't want to draw no attention to his or herself.
Let's get this correct. If they running money for the cartel, let's get this correct and all the way out there. Baby, they wouldn't have did one interview. They wouldn't have even reported the baby missing.
Right. Because you know what the cartel would say? How we know they ain't looking at your phone, got your phone, they done got your phone, your little girl missing, and you're up here talking about running this and you doing this for me? Oh, yeah. You ain't got to worry about the holler. You ain't got to worry about the FBI because we're going to send somebody to crack you in your dome.
The cartel don't play. If you must know, watch documentary.
Wherever summer is, that's where you going to be.
That's correct. So why would y'all think that they running that kind of money?
How you doing? Love you $2.
Girl, what? They can hardly spell. What? The cartel ain't getting stupid people.
That's like getting off telling. Shut up, Queen.
Oh my God. You right. You exactly right.
Yeah. Call R. Kelly, see what he can do for you. I'm dead. Shut up, Queen.
He gonna write the ransom note.
I'm gonna spit my damn drink out. Will you shut up? You a fool.
He gonna write the ransom note. Are y'all dumb?
Tweet or dumber.
Lord Kim said they went bought new phones. Oh my God.
Come on here and write this ransom note. I can't read. I can't write. But I believe I can fly. Shut up, Queen. I'm dead. I'm out of here. I gotta get back out.
baby, folks fall for anything. Y'all believe that? Oh my God. Child, they running money for the cartel, but they giving out local drug dealer names in interview. Okay. Well, baby, if y'all like it, I love it. I don't believe nothing. Let me repeat that. Nothing that come out of Candy Cane and done it well now. Nothing. These folks can't tell you how many children they had, when they got married. Nothing. They can't tell you nothing. But some old BS, they can come up with it. Child, please. I wouldn't believe nothing come out the meth head mouth. I wouldn't believe who they were. Only because we saw them on TV. I don't believe nothing about them people. Why should you? Anybody that tell you that they little sister, sister, came on to them, and they the older person, and this a child, y'all, why would you talk to somebody like that? I'm just gonna throw that out there. Anybody tell you that they baby sister, blood or not, came on to them, and I'm gonna leave that right there. Yeah, Nancy. Anybody tell you that you don't think something wrong with you, that talk to a person that tell you that was a long time ago, that could have been anything, that was a long time. Why would you talk to them? And they little girl, Missy, who's roughly around the same age as the sister came on to them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you want them to be arrested? That's the question. Wouldn't you want them to really be arrested? Right. Okay. Right, Kim, like no other. Yeah, Nancy, I'm just pointing out facts. I just never like people that were so intrigued with pedophiles and unfit parents and dirty houses. I never seen people so enthralled with it.
Well, you're going to be enthralled, but you don't have nothing to focus on.
Just enthralled with people, demons.
Straight out, what you mean 12-hour roller coaster? You been on YouTube for 12 hours.
Girl, you good, child.
I will.
I can't do it.
I done went to Tokyo and back in 12 hours.
You and me, Bob. Baby, no ma'am.
Tokyo, I done went to Paris, France, and I came on back, looped around. I bypassed Rogersville and landed East Tennessee. The hell if I will. YouTube can't get at my time like that. Satan got his own prince. He don't need the queen. I won't.
I keep telling y'all.
She painted her bedroom. Well, you must be listening to YouTube. You ought to fell off your damn ladder by now.
Nah, not much say that. Child.
You ought to need a new hip.
This the thing about that essay stuff.
Oh God.
You getting it for the sisters. Somebody put in the chat with the sisters.
I got a
Where is Summer?
Sis.
Where is Summer?
Yeah,
I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but where is Summer?
Hey, Kimberly, I'm gonna tell you something I'm sick of hearing of, and I don't care who gets offended.
I'm gonna get offended.
Going on and on about Grandis has her and doing what with her? You mean dead? So that means if I got a dead kid, let's say she dead, I took a dead kid with me to Wisconsin, or where the hell Grandis is. You don't even know where she is. Where was she before then? That means she was hid somewhere. So you mean to tell me that woman that can barely walk with a bad knee went and dug up a dead kid, or she was hid somewhere? Where was she hid? I tell y'all, stay woke. Y'all don't think before you talk. Y'all say crazy stuff. She had her. She took her to Wisconsin. You don't even know where the grandmama is. Ain't y'all done figured out you know nothing about this story?
I've been saying it since I got up here. Why would I believe anything from these folks?
Queen getting ready to go there. Beverly in the room. What proof you got? She went missing on the 15th. Who will verify when she actually was out of their custody? It's time for the nonsense to stop. Just stop it. The rumors, stop it. It's sickening at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even know what day she went missing. You worried about a damn TikTok video, the Quarry, Boy H, his fat face mama. You don't know them folks. Let me tell you something, honey. Queen done lived. I've been around the best manipulators, con artists known to man. Y'all better wake up. To see what's going to really get you if you find out she been missing before 15th. Yeah. And that little boy lied and still turned on her in the same breath.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know Boy H. You don't know Allie. You don't know Don. You don't know Candy Cane. And you don't know the grandmother. People lie every day and will stare you eye to eye, toe to toe, and tell you a bald-faced ass lie. And they won't even flinch.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know when that little girl went missing. To me, it's no different than Cow City. It's the same. You don't know when the last time those two bobbleheads had them two boys. You don't know nothing. And that's the sick part of Cow City. You don't even know when the children were last with Jacqueline and Trezelle. You don't got nothing to say. They were here, they were there. Hell, we don't even got a legal document to say that they're the damn parents. We got nothing. I'm one of them type of people. Show me with a seal on it, then I believe it. It ain't got no seal from a State Department, Health Department, birth certificate, changing the names. It's all hearsay. Hello, how you doing?
That's exactly what I was saying.
Two liars. That's all you have. This is a mind game. They have been playing with you people in the chat. YouTubers are stupid enough to run in and listen to that BS and putting them on their channel with all that yin yang talk. You think you're doing something by putting them two buffoons up on your channel? You really need to get yourself checked out. You need to get your noggin checked.
That's what I said.
Relevant to finding Summer. This is the same man that didn't even want Chris talking about his criminal record. Got offended, talked about the man like a dog, then jump back on, talk to him, then got mad again, jump back off, talked about the man again on Facebook, and you're entertaining this BS?
Hey, I am boo.
Golly, man, y'all act like y'all on dope.
Hey, pretty boo. Hey, sis. What did I just say? I said, why would y'all talk to somebody that has a history of assault on children and a daughter missing and the wife right there, and y'all talk to them when y'all might have gone down to the jail? They full of down to the prison.
Hey, you ain't Gayle King, you ain't Oprah. You see where I'm going with that?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't Gayle King, you ain't Oprah. People who did this for a living, this was their living, to talk to people. We're just random YouTubers. We're not like those people. So I've never put myself in that category.
First of all, you don't know the danger you putting yourself in.
Let me tell you something, and I said this recently on this channel. There's an interview with a guy who was corresponding with John Wayne Gacy, and he made it clear that was the worst thing he could have ever done, was get himself wrapped up with going to talk to Gacy, writing him letters, because he basically let it be known that son of a something got in that head, and that is the worst place a person can be, not just in your peripheral.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a young man tell me that many years ago when I was living in a place I didn't like. It was a very stressful place. He said, what you have got to learn to do is stop letting people get in your head. And he was right. Because you see, that is the worst place for a man or woman to reside, is inside of your free-thinking brain. Because see, once a person has a hold of your brain, they have all of you. They have all of you.
Correct.
And that's what you're doing when you entertain Donald Wells and Candace Bly Wells. You're letting them get into your head. And that is a place that you do not want two psychopaths to be. And people are going back and forth trying to decide which one is the killer. It's him. No, it's her. No, it's her. No, it's him. It's, teeter-tottering. In the end, it really doesn't matter. They both are scorned. They both have issues. They both are tainted. Whether they have committed sexual assault, abused their children physically, verbally, sexually, in the end, it's not going to even matter. They're jacked up. That's enough for me. I don't need to know everything. I know enough already. All I want to know is, where's the baby? I let FBI and law enforcement do all that profiling and mind games. Queen O, I'm 50. I ain't got that kind of time. I don't want to get in Candace Bly's head. And I don't want to get in Donald Wells' head, because I already know that's a place that I don't belong. And the more I sit and focus on them, you will start to lose touch with reality, and that's not a place I want to be. Do you understand what I'm saying?
When you play with the devil,
you're damn right.
You ain't gonna come.
I haven't been talking about them, because I see where this is going. This is a mind game.
This is a mind game.
Indulging in this BS.
Yeah, when you play with the devil, you don't come away unscathed. And the John Gacy documentary, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, the guy who got tangled up with him and was talking to him and doing all that old crazy stuff. And I thought to myself, then you realize you dealing with Satan. You dealing with Satan. You dealing with the devil. Hearing twisted, excuse me. You dealing with the devil. You sitting here trying to rationalize what he's saying and ain't saying and all that. Man, come on with all that.
Even the best of the best are hunted with cases. That's why on ID it's a show called Cases That a Detectives Are Hunted By, because they spend so much time with the killer.
Right. But that's why it's not a good idea to indulge in this day for day. It is dangerous. Because what are we sick as, like I said, they are involved. And all those people who are running around chasing them behind them and defending them, you have been hoodwinked and bamboozled. And you're going to look like a fool when you find out they have done something to that child. But then, like I said, the flip side could be they are not involved. Or it could just be one. Or it could be one did and the other one's covering. Or it could be both. I don't know, because I wasn't there. I'm in Tennessee, Kimberly. Hello, Lisa. But you understand what I'm saying? You got to be careful fooling around with sick people. These people are sick. Candy don't know what she want to be. She walking around looking like a man. What's wrong with you, gal?
Ooh.
All that pretty hair. She cut all that hair off for what? To look like a boy. Walking around with white socks and big old flip-flop shoes on. What the hell is you going looking like that? What's wrong with you?
Oh my God.
RM, just put it on the Cash App, RM. $ Big Angie 129 Cash App.
Y'all got to think about that. I'm like, y'all love playing with the devil. No. Anybody that get their children gone and say they baby sisters is coming on to them, why would I talk to people like that? We stand on this channel every day saying, beat them to sleep. I'ma always forever be like that. So if I want them beat to sleep, I sure as heck ain't finna talk to them. You talking about your baby sister coming on? What? What kind of shit that? Because then you become that very thing that you say you against. You can't spend time with your family if you're talking to these folks every day. Every day?
Hey, Sherry.
No. No. I'm not talking to somebody who previous children before these children got taken and missing didn't have them.
Yes, yes. Say that.
Why would I think something ain't abnormal?
And I was listening to somebody say the other day about him selling the children. Well, that might have been today. And I kept listening to that, and I said, maybe there's some truth to that. Maybe he did sell the children. They said he tried to do it before with the other children. Who's to say he didn't take this pretty girl and sell her? I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, RM. Okay.
Anybody who previous children were taken or got gone or they didn't raise, let's put it like that. Why would I think something is normal that it trickles down to the next generation? Because you could take young out the window. Okay, they didn't have the first set of kids. They young. They made mistakes. Okay, now take that. They ain't young now. Right. In the sense of a 19, 16, 20-year-old.
And that's exactly what a judge will say with whatever's going on with the situation with why these children were taken. You had ample enough time to change your ways, learn the error of your ways, get some mental help, drug help, whatever. You all chose to raise these children and treat them however, whatever evidence they got against them. That's exactly what a judge's going to say. You've been down this road already. And I'm telling you, with all this digging, everybody been doing, you've helped them not get their kids back, quite frankly, because let's be truthful. The courts ain't even got to know about what went on with them somewhere else. Do you understand what I'm saying? But you've helped with social media talking about their business. And you think somebody ain't going to drop the dime with the judge? Oh, go look at Facebook, YouTube. They've been doing this, and this.
I know one person in particular that messed them up.
Oh, he did this in Arkansas. Oh, he did this in Utah. Hell no, we ain't giving it back. We didn't know what you was doing before with your children, but we know now.
Queen, I'm glad you said it. And then the son, he a SA up. See, it's a lot.
But they said that's a serious difference from what I was watching. Was it yesterday? She was 15 and he was 18, if I'm not mistaken. Which is still
that's what they say. That's what they say.
It's gonna be like a smaller child, which is still wrong either way. But at first, I was thinking maybe it was a younger girl.
That's what they say. We ain't seen no proof. Well, I'm like you.
This is true.
We don't know what they were.
What I have a problem with is the local authorities, the DHS office, not intervening day one when they went to the house to file a report to go see about Summer. I have a problem with the DHS office up in that area. I like to know what the hell is your malfunction. I like to know why the police went up in that house to go talk to Candace and her husband about the child missing, and the police did not be there and call DHS. That's what I want to know. I will start at the beginning, not all this other stuff. I'm gonna start at the beginning.
I told you, I thought they was all friends and I already knew. Because them kids had to be going to school looking the same way they looked at home.
Okay, somebody saying the girl was 14, he was 19. Okay. Well, see, this is what I'm going to keep saying to you all about them having their children right. At the time, you don't know if the state was involved. Bring a receipt. Stop repeating what you heard on somebody's channel and Facebook. Bring a receipt. That DHS was already involved. Unless you don't have a receipt, you cannot say.
That's
not one person has got a receipt that DHS was involved with the Wells before Summer went missing. Bring a receipt.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm trying to tell you. But y'all like to deal with these folks and believe anything they say. Why would I believe anybody and they can't even tell me about one day they baby went missing and it's all over the world and international?
Well, like I said, my problem is with DHS directly. Why did you allow the boys to stay there night one? That's why I'm trying to tell you all that the proof has been there all along. They couldn't have been involved. Team, there's your evidence right there. They didn't take the boys that night. Damn, come on. That's been sitting in front of us the whole time. If they was indeed involved, why didn't they take the kids night one? You argue. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Okay, well, then if they were, why did the boys stay there the first damn month? They stayed with them a whole damn month. That little girl still missing. So DHS couldn't have been involved. Because if somebody had been calling, and they took the accusation serious, whoever was calling, Allie, her mama, Pookie, whoever, don't you think, ting, law enforcement would have said something that night, like, well, we need to call DHS because look at how they living. This don't look good. Unless the damn police felt like, well, hell, this is normal for them to live like this. No light fixtures, no decent beds, no bedding, no clean sheets, no pillowcases, no pillows. Somebody walking in the middle of a damn kitchen floor to go to their damn bedroom. And do you know I just watched a movie where that was a house was made like that? I watched something. No, it might have been a movie, it might have been a house that was redone. One of them home decor shows. Do you know it was a kitchen that went downstairs in the middle of the fucking floor? It was in Arkansas. Shut up, Queen.
Oh my God, I'm not shocked.
On HGTV. I just watched it the other day. It's an old house. God. The girl was remodeling. The couple were remodeling. It's a white couple that remodel houses. They're from Arkansas. That girl whose house they went to, she had the same damn setup like Candace, where you go down to a cellar in the middle of the kitchen floor. Do you know I almost fell out when I saw that last week? I said, Lord have mercy, I'm dead. And they made it into a wine cellar where you can go down the stairs and drink you some wine or whatever. Yeah, but it was made like how she got that thing up there in that holler.
Oh my God.
So that is an old house because that house in Arkansas is old that they remodeled. Mm-hmm. So that house was made like that probably.
But that rabbit shoot, if they didn't go down that rabbit shoot, you know, oh my God, they take me out. They take me out every time I see that man.
Look,
every time that man got up there.
R. Kelly would have loved it.
Queen, oh my God. Y'all get on down there through this rabbit shoot. Dress up like a Girl Scout, get on down there that rabbit shoot.
Would have loved it.
Not down that rabbit shoot. Oh my God. Just come on when she, oh my God. Every time I think of that man, she went in that little hole. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't take it.
Now them girls, if they were living in the holler, they could show enough say they were locked in the basement.
In a dungeon.
Where are you, Kimberly?
Yes, the rabbit shoot. Every time I watch that interview, oh my God.
I'm telling you, man, that place needs to be set on fire. Just burn it down. It's nothing. Let's start over. And frankly, both of those two need to come out of the holler. They need to live around regular people where people can watch them and see them in motion. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hometown, it might be Soul Survivor. It's a white couple that's on HGTV. They remodel houses in Arkansas.
It ain't Chip and Joe.
No, that's Texas.
Joanne.
That's Texas.
Not them.
You got three couples. One couple's in Texas, one couple's in Arkansas, and the other couple's in Mississippi. I watch all three of them. I just started watching a couple in Arkansas a few weeks ago. Yeah, just tear the house down, start over, sell the land, let somebody buy the land. That's the best thing that Don can do for himself. Sell the land and move into civilization because they need to be monitored. They don't need to be living in places like that ducked off because they don't have any self-control. They need to be watched. Those people need to be out in the open where people can see them come and go. How you doing, Rags? Oh, Northern Kentucky. Okay. You said you hate it there. Why? Why you hate it? Oh, Sly One said you in Jonesboro. Oh, Lord. Jesus me.
That's Arkansas. Arkansas?
No, I think she's in Jonesboro, Tennessee. She up there by Robertsville.
Oh, okay.
I'm a city girl in the country. Hell. Well, you best to break out.
Mm-hmm.
If any of you got any commentary pertaining to the rumors pertaining to Donald being arrested, hit the link.
I ain't seen a mug shot yet.
You ain't gonna see no mother shot.
Yeah, that was the whole part of why I said it.
Emily said, is there carpet or just subfloors? It has to be hard on the kids' feet. Girl, them children's feet gotta be like rocks by now. Come on.
They toughen up.
Cylinder blocks, yeah. You've heard that before. That children who play
Mhm.
outside all the time, they get used to that. Because I have cousins who were, when I used to come down from Chicago and visit my grandparents here in the South, and they were barefoot. Every time I got out the car, went to their house, these children never had on shoes. And they were girls. And these damn girls was tough. They climbed trees, everything. And they went barefoot every day. And I was like, what the hell? Because I'm from the city. I ain't know about wearing no damn bare feet. We ain't go barefoot in Chicago.
Yes, ma'am. We barefoot down here.
Children were barefoot every time I seen them. I said, Lord Jesus, wear your shoes, honey.
You wear that when you go to town and go to church.
Ooh, not to town. That's what they call it.
To town. To town
Okay.
and to church,
Sly
you
One
wear your
lives
shoes.
20 miles from Ben Hill. Well, Sly One, what are they saying? Why don't you hit the link and tell us what they're saying up there in Jonesboro? You ain't got to show your face. I'll give you a pass. Since you live up through them parts. Hit the link.
Yeah, I did that. That's why I know what she's talking about.
Slide one, hit the link. Drop the link for her.
Hold on, let me go down there. Nancy, you got the link. Hold on. I'm gonna go down and so she come up.
Slide one, I want you to hit the link, please. Well, and it's dangerous to go without shoes. That property was dangerous. Well, Slide one, you mean to tell me ain't nobody talking up there? Because from my understanding, people are, from what one YouTuber says, when they went to Kingsport, they talked to some people and they don't have anything nice to say. So I thought maybe you've heard some things that up through them parts. But that property was not fit for a child to be walking on. Broke up slabs of concrete. You see where she's jumping up and down in the rain. She has that dress on. That concrete was broke up. That wasn't suitable for a child to be playing outside without no shoes. I wouldn't recommend it if she had shoes on. You don't have that type of debris outside. She could easily have fallen, slid, hurt herself, cut her face, arms, legs, knees. It's all the same. What you mean? Well, it's the right one. I don't know why I wouldn't. You just don't want to come up here, that's all. Well, I want to hear from somebody that's from the area. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear no more innuendos and all that old kind of stuff. I want to hear from people that live up there, live in there, in the area, Johnson City, Greenville, Kingsport, Jonesboro. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear somebody that's from the area. Nobody's talking except the news and newspaper. Slide one, you want me to believe that nobody that you've been around has anything to say about the Summer Wells case? Nobody you know has anything to say about the case. Either way. There's no consensus. Come on now. Somebody has to be saying something. Well, I guess in the end it won't matter. Nobody knows where she is, except for the people that got her gone. Everybody in being. Well, I don't understand what you mean. In bed? Well, you can't go in another room to talk on the phone? What's going on? All y'all ain't in the same bed, are you? Now don't start no foolishness. I almost said something. What you saying? Everybody in bed. I can't be out there. I can't deal with this. Okay, Callie. She said in Cali, not a word. Okay, sweet. It's sad to me. So sad. Rags asked you, do you see any flyers around about the daughter? Okay, about the girl. You said no flyers. Mostly Candace did it. Don't worry about it. Go to bed then, honey. Don't worry about it. Well, I got 101 viewing. We've been sitting here talking about this mess in Hollerville. What is the truth pertaining to Don Wells being arrested? Is it true? Like I said, I don't know why y'all listening to that stuff on Facebook, the live book. You know, people can make up anything. Serial numbers make up anything. Doesn't mean anything. Bring a receipt. Bring a receipt. Because you see, in the end, nothing has been a receipt since day one. It is the same like all the cases we talk about. You never have a damn receipt. Okay, RM, but I don't have a P.O. box for you, sweetheart. I'm sorry. This is sickening to me. Sherry says, my gut's been telling me these parents know since way back. Well, they're behind it, more than likely. Yes, where is Summer Moon, Utah? Wells? Jesus, well. It can be seen on Unmasked. What can be seen on Unmasked? Well, hit the link then. Y'all love repeating other people's channels on my channel. Well, then just tell me what they said. Because I ain't got 3 hours to sit up and wait for nobody to tell me nothing. I'm old. Girl. Still don't think nobody can touch Cal City, honey. That's a whole different breed out there. That's a whole different breed in that desert. The call from Candace is on Unmasked. Okay. So I got to sit here and go through, sit there and listen and wait forever to listen to a phone call. It doesn't sound like her. Rags. See, that's why y'all should hit the link and say and talk instead of typing. Because I got to sit here and ask you questions and wait for you to respond. Nothing. 88, you ain't missed nothing. Hey, we ain't like nothing that we didn't know. We just as dumb as we was day one. Mary, who was Mary? Sounds like a man was in the background talking. Sounds staged. Okay. Somebody says it sounds staged. Scroll up. See, I ain't got this kind of time. Okay, Emily says, yes, in between sobs, you can tell it's her. Well, why don't you hit the link and enlighten us for those of us who have not watched the content? Mary's Don's stepsister. I thought we were talking about Candace. Well, who the hell called? Candace or Mary? Okay, Rag says, Chris says it sounds staged. Okay. Lovely 88 says she couldn't understand her. I'm naked. Oh, put some damn clothes on. Rags, come on now. Oh, tell me, I don't go on other people's channel except California media. Well, okay, then what did you doing in my chat then? How about that? You showing out now. Candace called Mary. Yeah, I heard that, Patty. Miss Donna says it was a prank played by Dawn and Candace. Basically. He was never taken. Well, we have about come to the conclusion that this was a farce. Yeah, Rags, you can. Thank you, 88. Thank you, baby. My head is spinning because I don't know what the hell's going on. Nancy says TBI took it. Oh Lord, took the call. How you know that? How you know that, Nancy? Rags.
What?
Who you saying what to?
Not my son. Sorry. Hi.
Hey, sorry, where you calling
the door as soon as I got on live. I'm so sorry.
Where you calling from?
I'm in Indiana.
Run it down and try to make some sense to me now.
Okay. I was trying to get chat, but I can't. Alrighty. The unmasked, Candace was upset. She says like 12 o'clock, and she called her frantic crying. You know, the girl cry that nobody can understand.
Wait, slow down. Candace called who now?
Mary, which is Dawn's stepsister.
Okay. The one that said he touched her?
Yep. And she was called frantic crying. They come and they took Dawn, and like you can't understand her. You know how it is when people are just ironically crying. Oh, slide one's on. Anyways, I'll hurry up then.
No. Take your time. I want you to take your time. I want you to make it make sense so we can understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Well,
she was just frantic.
I was trying to copy the link, and I was
Don't worry about that. Wait a minute. Just wait, Sly. Let her finish. Let Rags finish what she's saying, sweetheart.
I was trying to copy the link and DuckDuckGo, and I had to switch over to Safari.
I don't know. You know,
it would copy the link in DuckDuckGo.
Okay, well, let Rags say what she got to say. Come on.
Okay, I listened to it like 4 times.
Okay.
Trying to understand everything she's saying. She said that they came and picked up Dawn, and Mary's like, did they arrest her? And then she says yes. Then she starts talking about the mafia and how she was scared that they were going to come get her. The mafia?
Girl ain't got no damn mafia. Girl, please stop.
Yep, I'm just telling you what the call said. Because supposedly he put out a message that he owed $50,000. He paid back $30,000. He still got
slow down. He owed who?
The mafia cartel.
He owes them what?
50. He borrowed 50,000. He paid him back 30, and he still owed 20. I'm laughing. I'm trying to not laugh through all this, but I'm just telling you what's been said. So the whole time it's really hard to hear because she's doing that whole like
boo-hoo.
Yes, you can't understand hysterical cry like she should have been doing when Summer left kind of cry. But I won't go there. Anyways.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And through the whole thing, it does sound like there's a man in the background, but I'm just going to state we don't know who was in Mary's background. It could have been somebody in Mary's background because it's one call.
What do you think that person was saying to Mel?
You can't hear him. You just hear woo.
Okay, it's a words. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
basically, she just kept going on and on. Mary asked her if she thought that she knew or that he knew about Summer, and she said, "In my heart, I don't think so. I don't think he would do that." And then she starts crying again about losing Dawn, and it was just that kind of.
I would be jumping up and down for joy if. Let me tell you something. If they come and pick him up, thank you, Jesus.
Yep.
Honey, I sure enough be drinking some tequila. Shut up.
She was just kind of the same stuff. She just kept bawling or woo-hoo-hooing through the whole thing and just kind of basically repeating herself. And then she said the cops were there. They were outside. They took him. They wouldn't tell her why. Mary asked her if Dawn was still there. She said no, but the cops were. And the cops were telling her to get off the phone. And Mary's like, well, I'll let you go. And then that was pretty well the end of it. I mean, you can listen to
it. Did they video chat or this is a legit phone call, ma'am?
It's a phone call.
Do you believe what you just heard, ma'am?
Say that again.
Do you believe what you just repeated?
It took a long time. After listening to it twice, I could tell when she kind of quit the boohooing, it did sound just like Candace. But you have to listen to it because she'll finally just kind of, I was with him for 17 years, and it did sound like her. But do I see your picture? No. So, going off a phone call.
Sly One, what do you have to say?
I think if they arrested him, they would take him to the FBI place here in Johnson City where they have a gigantic field to land helicopters. I don't think he was arrested. I really don't.
What? Let me ask you this, Sly One. What is the name of your federal holding facility in that area?
I think it's down in Greenville.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's down in Greenville.
Well, for all
federal court,
call the Greenville Detention Center and see if he's there, because every county has a federal holding facility in the general area. Because our federal holding center is in Blount County for Knoxville, Anderson County. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you go to the feds, Blount County is who holds you.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the federal facility is in Greenville.
Yeah, you need
which
more
is
than
not
wine.
Far.
It's not a wine kind of conversation. You either gonna drink liquor or gasoline. Take your pick.
Now, what did you say?
I said this conversation is for either liquor or gasoline.
It could be gasoline.
Okay, so what do you think about what was said and what Rags just said? Is this a hoax? Candace making this up? What do you believe?
It could be a hoax, but human trafficking is very much increasing in this area.
Okay.
In 2 months, a 14-year-old was reported missing today.
Okay.
Out of Kingsport.
Okay.
That worries me. The little boy that was almost snatched.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Also, another man today was arrested for abuse, the SA abuse on a child that owns a business.
Okay. Well, somebody here is saying Mary went to the police and said he's not in custody. A Night Owl is saying, why would I believe a dope head?
I guarantee he's a dope head.
Well, that's the whole point of what Night Owl is saying. Why would I believe any of them? She's probably talking about Candace, because then Candace is the one that's spinning the web this time. So you got to remember one thing about this whole story. Candace has been quiet for over a month. You don't find it strange she's now calling somebody on the phone and it's being reported on the YouTube channel? I tell y'all, stay woke.
Oh, she's been too quiet too long. She's not speaking up now.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you again.
Why should she?
Why would she be talking now?
Why should she?
Okay, but think about all I'm saying is, why now and why is it on the YouTube channel?
So they can make more money.
Okay, that's what Night Owl says.
I know she
the
called.
money. And I'm going to say this: there is corruption in this area, very bad. We have a healthcare monopoly going on, and it covers 21 counties, and they control the narrative of everything around here. They even want to change the name from the Tri-Cities to the Appalachian Highlands, and we're not the Appalachian Highlands.
Look, Tennessee, quit trying to change names. You did enough with that, with Rocky Top and all that old kind of stuff. Leave the damn names alone.
I know it, but
that's stupid. You talk about history. You don't change the name of a town.
No, there was a
names of deceased people, live people, births, all that. You have to change all that stuff when you change the name of a town or a city.
I know it, but the news is going along with it too. It's calling us the Appalachian Highlands. So, and also, I won't be
calling y'all the Tri-Cities.
There was a protest.
Appalachian Highlands, excuse me, I mean.
Appalachian, yeah. But there was a protest in front of one of their hospitals that lasted almost 200 days in Kingsport.
Why?
Because they made a COPA, a Certificate of Public Advantage. It crossed two states, Virginia and Tennessee. And it had the support of all the legislature. And it was really pushed through and not explained very well to everybody. So now they control the health care in the whole area. And it was thought up by a bunch of businessmen and bank owners for the COPA. And now they're on every single board and they are raking in the money. The lady that was protesting.
So what was the problem with the complaint?
The lady that was protesting, they got the mayor of Kingsport to write an ordinance about how they had canopies, but he called it an encampment. They went and served them tickets the next day. There is a group of businessmen here, and they're called the Hole in the Wall Gang, that dictate everything that is said, and they have everybody in their pocket.
Well, they probably do.
Huh?
Yeah, so they probably do.
They do. They control everything in this area. They control every single hospital. So if I want to go to a hospital, I have one choice, and one choice only. And you got to think about the main hospital. They downgraded the Kingsport Hospital.
Well, I know about those small towns. They have a lot of issues with their health care. Why, I don't know. But I've heard of, some horrible things going on with the, health care up in northern Tennessee. I can't think of the town. But, oh, Lord.
Well, it's probably here because we cover, the healthcare area covers 21 counties, and we go to the North Carolina border, and we cross into Virginia.
Right. Well, Emily, for them to check on Candace, somebody would have to say that they think there's something wrong, honey.
Excuse me?
I'm answering a question in the chat.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm tired of these people. I'm just going to tell you the truth. I'm tired of their stories. I'm tired of them talk. I'm tired of hearing about Don Wells. I'm tired of hearing about Don Wells talking to somebody on YouTube. I'm so sick of these people. I don't indulge in it. I'd rather paint my toenails. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you don't listen to a liar, like Night Owl said. I don't know how to make y'all understand that. What is a liar?
The first thing I listen to is the local news.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what is a liar getting ready to tell you?
A lie.
Thank you.
All the time, every time.
Every time. Amen.
They tell it so much they believe it themselves.
Every time.
They tell the lie so much they actually start to believe it.
And to get them folks hyped up, oh, he coming on. He coming on. You know, y'all act like Michael Jackson that came from the damn grave. Woo, Don coming on. He talking to such and such. And what did he tell you that he didn't tell you the last time? See, what he should be telling you is what the hell that baby is. Y'all stay woke. Where is your child? You done about 12 interviews. Where is your baby?
I bet the baby's still alive.
Well, if she alive, somebody needs to cough up the goods.
I know. I believe either they sold her or they're hiding her out.
Put an end to the videos. Put an end to it all. Because this is disrespectful right now. Put an end to it.
I think they run a big scam on people.
You mean beforehand?
Huh?
You mean beforehand?
Oh no! Now all the YouTube people are running scams on people.
Yeah,
I truly think that they're giving zero credible information. Zero.
Well, see, that's the thing about a liar. If I think that you don't have anything on me, I'm just going to continue to string you along till your ass get tired of listening to me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Amen. Till somebody gets tired of playing these reindeer games with these two, this will continue until somebody folds, either law enforcement or them or YouTube or these people chasing in behind them like they're storm trackers. Y'all chasing a tornado that's going around in a circle. Ain't you to figure that out?
They've made this whole case a fiasco. It's just a circus.
To those who indulge.
Exactly, but
you have
they're calling in tips. They're calling in tips to TBI and everything, and that's just wasting their time. Mm-hmm. If you're just calling in on speculation.
Do not call the police or TBI or FBI with false information, psychics, all that stuff. That's not helping. You're clogging up a telephone line of a small jurisdiction on something you don't know nothing about. Why the hell would you do that? You don't know Summer. You don't know her family. Why in the hell would you call that line to say what you thought happened, what you think happened, your vision? That's not credible, and you know that, and it's disrespectful.
Well, we had those two psychics come up here and were practically, I guess, harassing them, and they run a little scam of money on the people here too.
Oh, I've heard. Trust me, Queen. I got a source on the ground that keeps me in the know of all that. I just ain't put nobody on blast, but I've told you all about that in my chat. If I feel like it, I will call their names out if I want to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call their names out, but they sure have heard.
Don't do it on here. But the point I'm making is, this is what happens in these types of cases. People get beside themselves and they want the 5 minutes of fame. That's what happens in all these cases. Everybody wants fame, attention. They're fame whores. Donald and Candy are fame whores. The psychics are fame whores. all these people jumping on, pretending they looking for the little girl, and they sucking y'all out your money on the GoFundMes and the damn Cash Apps. The clout chasers, bored. Making YouTube channels, acting like they're concerned about these missing children. They don't give a damn about them kids.
No, they don't. No, they don't. All they care about is billfold.
And the ones that scamming people out their money, you better watch yourself, honey, because there's some people that want you. They want you back.
I don't think they are going to be welcome back here.
Well, I'm just saying.
People are upset.
They're already wanted. And I've already made that known on my channel. That your best thing for you to do is get you some damn air and Tweedledee onward. Sick. Very sick. I've never seen such hungry, thirsty, miserable people in all my life. It's one thing trying to decide if the people in the story have harmed a child, but when these other spectacles jump on, it's just outlandish. Damn outlandish.
Yeah, and I think that made it harder for the law enforcement.
Well, it doesn't help
to do
because
their job correctly.
How can they do their job with fake, false information? They take it down because they don't know what's real and what's not. But you're calling in from Toledo, Ohio, knowing damn well you don't know nothing about the Wells, you don't know Summer, and you just calling making up stuff. You don't do that.
No.
And I get tired of people doing that. Talking about they called the police, you called TBI, you called the FBI. Why? Why are you doing that? You don't do that. You're interfering. And I don't know how to understand that. It's disrespectful.
It is very disrespectful.
And Rogersville is a small community. You think they got hundreds of people holding on to the phone lines for you to call with made up stuff? Some dream you had? A vision you had? Or I just think she's over here. She's buried down in here. And you think they ain't went and looked everywhere they thought? They told you that. The man told you. Everything you calling about, we've already done checked. Stop
smarter than
messing with those folks. They did it with
they're smarter than us.
They did it with Cal City. They're doing it with this case, and they did it even with Cupcake. Just calling, worrying them folks with fake leads. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I would never pick up no telephone and call no damn police talking about, I think the child is over here. Why would I I don't even know her? You don't do that.
No.
And you lose all respect for me when you do that. I don't have no use for you.
No.
I don't get down with that. I don't get down with that fake stuff. Yeah, using the internet, baby, for clout. And everybody's doing it. The people in the chat are doing it. The people on the channels are doing it. These fake people running up talking about they helping to look for children, this and that, searching, taking your money through the Cash App, PayPal, however they doing it. Man, you people gonna get hurt. I'm telling you. I keep telling folks, y'all gonna mess with the wrong person out here and somebody gonna bust you with your damn dome. You're gonna meet the right one.
That will happen.
They're not gonna talk to you. They're not gonna warn you. They're gonna hit you to the white meat.
Now, about 12 years ago, I lived on Lone Star Road, which hooks onto Beach Creek. Mm-hmm. And I didn't drive down that road. It's one of those roads that you hear about that you can hear the banjos play. If you want to get drugs in Kingsport, that's where you go. And it is well known. It is very well known that's the place to go. And I wish they would clean it up, but it's been like that for a long time.
Well, it can be cleaned up.
A very long time.
They can clean it up. Trust me. That's what I tell people all the time. People ain't really don't really think about this. You want something done, it can be done. Think about
That's
it.
what I was talking
If
about.
the Taliban can take
There's
over
been-
a city, why can't you clean up your own city in America? Stay woke.
Yeah, and there's been 3 children missing in this area within months. It makes you think of, is there something bigger going on? Because right up, I'm in Washington County, and right over is Unicoi County, where they had that trafficking ring bust that went from Unicoi County over the mountain to North Carolina.
Okay.
Then they just had one in Middle Tennessee. Are they working their way this way?
But you don't know. See, that's the thing about that type of situation.
No.
How are you going to know? Because who's going to tell?
Because I think why have they let Dawn talk so much? Usually they'll
You
not
can't tell somebody not to talk, sweetheart. I can advise you not to talk, but you are grown. You are entitled to do what you want. He's an adult. You can't tell him he can't talk.
Well, yeah, that's true. I just
It's not
thought
in
they
his
might.
best interest to talk because he's a person of interest, such as his wife and the other participants. But by law, nobody can tell him to not talk unless he's been served a gag order.
I wish they would do that, but I think he's telling us a little bit of truth with a lot of lies in his story.
Well, what he's doing is talking in circles. And it's just a matter of you deciphering what's in the circle. It's the truth. And what's the lie.
Yeah.
But I personally wouldn't do all the talking
discern.
if my child was missing. I tell you the pertinent information of what happened on the 15th to my best of my ability. And after that, I wouldn't be saying anything to any random bloke, female, nobody. My commentary would be addressed to the police and the news only.
Well, I did hear that she was seen on the Walgreens video camera, and I seen that I'm pretty sure on the news is where I got that information on the 15th when they went to pick up grandmother's medicine.
All the information I brought with a source has never relayed anything pertaining to the 15th of any of them being seen anywhere. Not one source I brought. Not nothing. Nothing about the dogs. Nothing about the trail. Nothing. Nothing about DHS being involved, not involved. Nothing.
I think DHS dropped the ball on that.
Yes, they did. I agree.
They dropped the ball real hard on that one.
Yes. Because I do not know why you would go to the house to take a report about a child missing and you allow those children to stay there when you saw the conditions of the property. The police are foul at that.
Oh, yeah. I would have definitely called somebody to come get those children.
So that's why I said possibly DHS was not involved, because would you not, as a police officer, call DHS to say, hey, we might need you to come up here. I don't think this environment is a safe place for these children. It's not structurally sound. There's a lot of debris up here. The house is unkempt. I think you all need to come and see for yourself and then let them make a decision. Because you see, I don't know who makes the decision in the jurisdiction, the cops or the CPS or DHS or whoever. So they should have called DHS. That's what I believe. Now, who's to say that they didn't call and DHS said, nah, let them stay?
Well, see, the cops usually have an obligation to call.
Well, that's my point. But that's my point, is that we don't know because they're not telling us if they even called, if DHS was even offered a call.
We don't know. But I feel like if DHS was called, that the boys would have been removed sooner.
They should have been removed that night.
Yes, a lot sooner.
There's no way they should have been there a whole month. And then that leads us to number 2. What was done or said for DHS to be involved to remove the children a month later? What happened?
I have no idea. Something has happened that we don't know about.
And there's no way in hell I'm gonna believe nothing that come out of Candace and Don's mouth about what they did and didn't do, and this ain't safe for them. See, that's all talking in circles. That's not telling me nothing. What did you damn do? Or did they make a decision on that day to come get the kids because of other foolishness? So you can't believe nothing that he says. Because he still was talking in a roundabout way. He was talking in a roundabout way. Oh, it ain't safe for them to be here. Look, fool, what did you do? Did you do something or you didn't? You know, quit talking in circles. Why did they come and get your children? Why? He didn't tell us. He ain't going to tell you. So it's just like what Night Owl's been saying. Why do you all keep listening to that shit they keep putting up on them folks' channel? He ain't told you the truth about nothing, him or his wife, and you running out of breath to hear him say what exactly? What are you looking for from Donna Wales? You ain't getting nothing.
No. We get no truths from him or Candace.
These are 2 lonely people in the holler that need to go get their ass something to do.
They need to go to rehab. And probably get some psych help.
How about try Jesus?
That would work too also.
You like tooting them. He likes tooting Jesus. Why don't you try him?
Don talks about it a lot, but I don't think he lives it.
Yeah. Talk is cheap. Why don't you try Jesus for real? Him and Candace both. Allie too. All of them need to try Jesus.
A lot of these YouTubers need to try him out too.
Maybe if they actually had tried Jesus, we wouldn't be talking about them on YouTube. How about that?
Exactly.
Gullible's not even a word, Night Owl. I'm sick of these people.
I think taking them to church was just for show.
Say what, honey?
Just for show.
Or what's for show?
They take them. And I'm not saying anything about the church because my grandmother actually went to that church before she passed away. So I think it was just a show. And, you know, maybe somebody there called CPS and noticed something with the children. Who knows?
Yeah.
Surely they would have noticed because, you know, Summer looked so clingy and like, I just want somebody to love me.
Well.
And I don't think she got that at home.
Well, the way she doted on Robin, you know, the pulling on the hair and the face, is obvious she was not getting attention at home. And it really was sad to watch that in the videos. To me, the videos were disturbing.
They were to me too.
They were very disturbing because it showed you a child that was lacking love and attention, affection from her parents. Your mama sitting over there in the church with a hoodie on, sleep. And I refuse to believe that was her over there. I told people, bring me a receipt before I go and ever say that was Candace Bly in that hoodie. But as time went by, I started seeing photographs of her with the hoodie on. And I just said, yeah, that was her in that church. But I refuse to believe. I guess I didn't want to believe she would sit up in that church sleep with the hoodie on. Sleep is one thing, but then you cover with a hoodie on like a man. I just was like, man, please. I just didn't want to believe that woman did that.
That is so disrespectful.
Helen, film church videos all the time. They probably have a videographer at church. Most churches have a videographer.
Yes. Nowadays they do, and it's good for like my mother, who can't go to church, who's elderly, can watch it at home.
Yeah, and that's the purpose of the videos. But what was sad is when
Yes.
somebody went digging those videos off of probably social media and start putting them onto YouTube, I can see how they will be offended. The church, you're digging in their church videos to see what you can find, and it really exacerbated the situation. It made it worse. It made the family look worse. It made the child look worse. It made it worse.
It dragged the church into where it wasn't
That's
supposed
right.
to be.
Because they didn't have a dog in the race. Because in the end, the church is not the issue. The issue is Donald and Candy Wells, not the church. Because if it wasn't that church, it'd be another church. You understand?
Exactly.
They're raising the child. Now, if they saw something that they should have reported, then that's on them.
Yeah.
But you can't hold everybody accountable in a church.
No.
Because there's probably people in the church that didn't even fraternize with those two. But I do believe something should have been said to the Wells about the child running amok in the church. It was disrespectful to the church. You don't let children run amok in the church.
I think it was too, but I think pretty much their policy is they let children kind of just mingle around and kind of do run around some.
But you can't do that.
I know, but I think they do. So, you know, I would never do that. My mom would have busted my butt.
You see how bad it looked on the reflection of the church and the parents. You didn't have control of your child, and you didn't try to control her, because a child will do what he's allowed to do. That's common sense.
Like, you can't control a child if you're asleep.
Well, but that's the whole point of what I'm saying, is that at some point, somebody was supposed to take control of Summer. She's a child. She's not an adult. It was your job as the teacher, parent, another adult was supposed to go get her, make her sit down.
Yeah.
How is she going to learn? Nobody tells her what she's supposed to be doing. She cannot just go run all over the church, because there's a time and place for everything. That's in the scripture. The child is to stay in a child's place. And when he becomes an adult, then he will go off and do adult things. What she was doing, because this is how I look at it. If you want to say that's their policy, okay? Imagine she gets older, she's still doing it. Others are still doing it. Now you have children running all around the church while the preacher's preaching. Do you think that would be appropriate?
No, I do not.
That's my point. So when was it supposed to stop?
Don't know. My mom would have busted my butt if I got up and moved during church.
That's my point. That's my point.
I'm blistering when I get home.
We know that children are rambunctious. We know that children are hyper. We know that children can't be still, but it is up to the parent to implement discipline with their children. That's just the bottom line. Because like I said, if you continue to let your children run amok anywhere, when will it stop?
It will never stop. That's a learned behavior.
Exactly.
My grandpa was a preacher. Anytime I did anything, I got the B pins from my mom. You sit down, you put your legs together, and you don't move.
Because what you have to ask yourself, you want to use an excuse that it's okay to let them run around. You didn't see the other children doing it.
Nope.
It's because she learned that from her household. Nobody taught her anything. If you took her to Walmart, she'd be all in the garden section. You wouldn't even know where the hell she was.
No.
And that's how children get missing. Don't you think a predator watches those types of things? They're not even watching the child in the store. She's all over there in the frozen section. The child's over there in the clothing department. Now, all I have to do is go up and give her the bait. Hi, how are you? What's your name? You like dolls? Yes. What do you like? I like Barbie. You see where I'm going?
Yeah.
And out the store we go with Barbie in tow. Happens every day.
Now, see that other one that happened here, there wasn't even any bait. They just pulled up in the driveway and tried to grab that child, and he made it away.
But every predator works differently.
Yeah.
Some are bold. They'll take you in daylight savings time. Another one will use bait. Another one will become close to the family. Another one will use his job position, her position, such as a school teacher, coach, Girl Scout leader, Boy Scout leader. Everybody maneuvers differently. Every predator is not the same. I'm approaching hour 3. I'm going to cut this live. Anything else you want to say before I check out of here?
Well, I didn't get to finish on mine real quick on that whole call.
Go ahead.
Chris came in live, so he started talking. He said that Candace deserved an Oscar, that it was all fake. And then their friends that they've been talking to, or Don's been talking to, are totally against them now, and they want him arrested. And
what friends are those, honey?
Well, I don't know if you can mention other channels, so you know what I'm talking about.
You talking about people that Don's been talking to?
Yeah, the one.
So dumb and Tweedledee.
There we go. They're totally against him now. She said it was all a prank, that Don tried to get her to do the same thing 2 weeks ago, and then that's when they started changing on them.
Wait. Say. Don tried to get whom to do what?
Tweedledee, the girl.
Tweedledum. Yeah, Tweedledee.
He's like, I think it would be funny. We should tell him this and watch them all run. She said it was the exact same thing that he was trying to get me to do. Say that somebody was trying to that they arrested him and he's been arrested.
Go ahead and say her name. Go ahead and call the channel name out so everybody know who you're talking about.
The channels, okay. Voices Behind the Walls, and share. And she just posted it, so you can watch it after this is over. But he tried to get her to do the same thing, but he got Candace to do it. And in my opinion on it, I think that if you have to hear it, everybody kept saying somebody needs to call and get help up there for Candace, because she was hysterical and it sounded real to me. Okay. Hysterical. So I kind of think that maybe Don may have set it up to make it look like it, so he could get free for not going to jail for what his sisters are doing.
But in the end, that's not going to work out, because as long as the state decides they're going to bring forth charges on any charge, whatever you do as far as a prank will not stop that.
Yeah, but he's not been home since. They called her not 3 hours ago before the live, and he's still not home.
Okay,
so
where are you going to go?
True.
And hide out in the wilderness?
I don't know.
Let me say this to you all about what you just said.
I've been on it for 4 hours before my brain's been going.
It's a liar telling another lie.
Listen, I think it's very pathetic that it would take a person that you got in cahoots with to try to get you to make up a farce for you to finally realize that he's not the person you have made him out to be.
Yep.
So it took a person wanting you to lie for you to now say, oh, well, now I don't want to rock with him, her. Did I make that clear enough?
Oh, yeah. I understand.
So now, who is the biggest loser?
Yep.
They all are.
Doesn't care about what you think of him or her. See, that's where everybody's getting mistaken. See, you don't rock like a sadist. You'll never understand the mind of one. I don't really give a damn what you think of me. I don't care if you think I killed that little girl. I don't care if you think I molested my stepsister, her child, Susie Mae, whoever. I don't care. Because I want you to prove it first.
Yep.
Prove it. Because talk is cheap, indeed. That's the mind of a sadist, mind of a narcissist, mind of a sociopath and psychopath. Prove it. Bring a receipt. I violated them. I killed my kid. I sold my kid. I sexually molested my children. Bring a receipt. Until then, I will continue to play the reindeer games so long as you want to oblige me.
Oh, I agree. I just wanted to tell you everything that was going on. That way you didn't have to go search all for
I
it.
wanted to hear it. That's
Yeah.
why I put you out chatting in the chat. I'd rather you say it so other people who don't watch other networks to understand what you're saying. Because when you're trying to type all of that, you can't type all that stuff out. You have to say what we can hear. I thank you.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Sly One.
Thank you.
Thank you all for joining me. I'm almost at 3 hours. This is horrendous to me. But I'm not shocked because this is what sociopaths do. They make up stuff. They lie, they scheme, they manipulate, they con. And you all are running out of breath. All them people chats talking about he's been arrested. You know damn well the news would have broke that day one. That Donald Wells was arrested for whatever. Fed custody, whatever. It would not have mattered what the charges were, or it would have already been on the news. And you all should know better. And it's really showing me you all will listen to anything. That's dangerous. But you're allowing this sick SOB to get in your head and spin these webs and lies to you and using his wife once again as bait. She's a fool. So if you're still rocking with these people and feeling sorry for them, you're crazy as hell too. And Candace, you need to grow up. Because you've been put on the chopping block fooling with your damn husband. And I'm going to tell you now, homegirl, I don't know if you killed that little girl, you sold her, your husband's killed her, sold her. But Don is going to chew you up and spit you out. Because he's slowly already chomping on you. And you ain't figured that out. And who's going to want you after all of this mess? But then I forgot. We have so many people who likes liars and sociopaths, psychopaths. So you possibly wouldn't have no problem finding another fool to take up with you and have mercy on his soul. Have mercy on anybody that gets tangled up with Candace Bly Wells and Donald Wells. I feel sorry for you. If you see those two coming down a dark alley, turn around and run like hell. Turn around and run like hell. If you want to donate to this channel in a dream, Everyday Shenanigans, $ Big Angie 129 Cash App. Thank you all for joining me. God bless all of you. We're going into the weekend. Stay safe. Prayers for Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, all the states touching down that were in the path of item. Pray for our great country, our service people who are returning back from Afghanistan. Prayers for those still in Afghanistan, the U.S. citizens, and those people who are there wanting to get out. Prayers for them. Prayers for our president. Prayers that we can grow to be better people. And pray that we can stay woke and know when we have been hoodwinked and bamboozled. You see, the devil is a liar and he's a thief. And he will surely use you. Stay woke, I'm saying. Stay woke. Prayers for Summer Wells, her brothers, Cal City. Prayers for all the stories I'm talking about. Miss Waits in Texas, her body was discovered last week. Miss Moore, Instagram model. The young lady in Chicago found in Lake Michigan. Prayers for her. She was 6 or 7 months pregnant. Someone snuffed her out, dumped her in the lake. Everybody's not your friend. Be careful of people you take up with, especially women. We are very eager to be liked. Lonely creatures. And see, loneliness can get you killed. Prayers for the children missing, those who are deceased. Prayers for Chadwick Carr missing out of East Tennessee from the foundation. Mindy Lois proprietor make her stand account for the disappearance of Chadwick Carr. Tashina Kyle, 27, missing out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Still no word of her whereabouts. Somebody knows something. There's always somebody that knows something. It's just a matter of who will holler first. 9 times out of 10, these people did something to the child. And they know where Summer Wells can be found. I think we all know that. Don't indulge in the foolishness. Don't let people get up here. This is valuable up here. Don't let people get in there. Because you see what will happen is you'll let the wrong one get in there, and you'll be susceptible to let others get in there. You won't be able to get them out. Donald Candy, do yourselves a favor and tell the truth about that baby. Stop this foolishness. You've just made a fool out of yourselves once again. And it's sad that people are still rallying for you and falling behind you like sick puppies. I've been woke. I know your kind. I see your kind every day. That's why I'm not no fool. Thank you all for joining me. Have a safe weekend. God bless all of you. Thank the moms on deck. You all be careful out there. If you see something, say something. You can give all tips anonymous. As I stated in the beginning of this video, the reward money for Summer Wells is at $38,000. Plus, if you want to donate, feel free to donate your money to the reward. At the beginning of this video, I list the said banks that you can go and donate your money to the reward at 3 different banks in the local area. I thank you all for joining me. God bless. I love you. This is Everyday Shenanigans. Be safe. Stay out of